Alright, let's slowly fade that out a little bit. I'm gonna turn this, just turn this little setting off right here. Just, oh, look, it's gone. Hey, hello, everyone. Apologies. That was, let's see whether our sister is ready. Hello, dear sister, are you ready? What? Oh, I heard, Alright, here we go.
Yay.
Say hello, everyone, to my lovely sister. She has
Hello,
returned.
everyone.
Art!
Art,
Art!
art, and tea. What's the tea?
That's the shit we talk. It's dish and tea.
I mean, what is the tea today?
Oh, wow.
What's today's teas? Mine's, you know,
I got a new
mine.
monitor.
Nice.
It's a 27-inch, but it's only 1080p this time. I had a 1080.
Uh-huh.
I had a 4K, 2K monitor, which is a 4K space for like a
Mm-hmm.
workspace. Like it's a screen resolution. It's 4K, but it only
Mm-hmm.
had 2K color space. So it wasn't true 4K. So like 4K content wouldn't work on the screen. It just made it so I had a lot of screen real estate. That's what I'm looking for. Screen real estate. So I just had big space, and now I'm working on a much smaller space because it's like half that size, but it's at higher quality. Because like I didn't realize how bad that monitor was getting, or maybe how
Mm-hmm.
bad it had gotten. Because at the time I bought it, it was like a top of the line. The monitor was a $900 monitor back before I had disability. I had a job. I bought a
Right.
$900 monitor. I bought a $2,500 computer too before I was on disability. And this that monitor was great at the time, but like had deteriorated and was not great near the end. It was all right, um, and then it started flickering. And when it was flickering, it was fucking with the resolution of all the other screens and shit. This one would flicker, and my right screen would like go down to like 512 by whatever, and then pop back to 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
Fucked everything. If I had a program on that screen when it happened, literally change. It would just change the shape of the program. Because like if you like resize, it would change all the resizer stuff. So like a lot of programs, you just change the toolbars to make them like where you want them to be, and everything would be squished together when it came back to big. And I have to so like streaming was a pain in the ass. I'd be streaming, and then my fucking OBS would get crunched down to 512K, kill it by 348 or some shit, and then pop back to 1080p. And then my preview window would be the size of a postage stamp, and my fucking text stream, my chat would be like way over here, and like I'd be like, okay, it was absurd to use a program like OBS, and it's hard to
That,
single monitor stream doing the things that we do. Not that it's impossible, but just harder.
that sounds incredibly
It
frustrating.
was very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. But but it's all in the past now. It's all good.
Yay.
We're all good now. We're all good here. But yeah, good monitor now. Looks beautiful. It looks really good. It's an IPS
Yay.
panel, so it looks really good. I threw on Belladonna of Sorrow because I'm watching that next week with my Polycule. We're doing an anime month.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Oh,
watching a bunch of
by the
animation and
way,
stuff. We watched Lilo and Stitch the other weekend. It made me cry this time.
yay. It always makes me cry.
I know. It'll probably always make me cry now too.
Um,
Especially
but
when Stitch is all like, "This is my family." It's a little broken, but it's still good. And I'm just like,
yes,
found family is so important to me. So
yes.
when stories of the
I
found family get all mushy, I get all teary eyed.
Aw.
I love my
I actually
family.
watched a movie.
Oh, what?
I I actually watched a movie.
Would you watch? Would you watch? Would you watch?
Suzume.
The fuck is that?
Um, it's anime that's in the theater right now,
Okay, I didn't tell me what the
and
hell's it about, ma'am.
it is about a girl, too many doors, a chair, and a cat.
So is it similar to Encanto then?
No, it has nothing to do with
There's a bunch of
Encanto.
doors in that too.
Um,
By the way, I saw that finally. That
it,
was pretty good.
oh yeah, I liked Encanto too.
I can understand why some
Like
neurodivergent people felt attacked by it because it's not. It's clearly like the way they treat her in that movie for
Yeah.
being different. It's so mess. It's like probably unintentionally, but extremely neurodivergent coded. And then, as a neurodivergent person, I could really understand why she felt like accosted by her family in a way. She
Mhm.
loved her family, but she also felt put upon by her family. You know,
Mhm.
and she felt
Yeah.
like a burden to her family because her family made her feel like a fucking burden because she didn't have fucking powers or some shit. And like I can see why
Yeah.
some neurodivergent people walked away from that movie and did not like it because of the messaging. I understand totally.
I
Anyway,
could see that too, but then other neurodivergent people can be like, "This is how it is."
well, I mean, I think it's a good movie
Hard.
regardless, and I don't think I don't know.
Mhm.
I just think it's fine. It is what it is. Most media is not for neurodivergent people anyway, so most of the media is definitely geared for neurotypical people, not us. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the prevalence of flashing imagery as we do. I was out watching a movie called Field of England, which is really good, but like there's so much, and I mean so much flashing imagery. I actually like
Mhm.
had to pause the movie because I was like, I dissociated, and I had to rewind the movie like 10, 15 minutes because I was like, the flashing was so intense that I just like fucking checked out. Like my brain went into panic mode. I shut down, and so
Mm.
I had to like keep looking away for a minute and coming back to the movie because it's a lot of flashing imagery. It's a very good
Mhm.
movie. It's just intense, and it's clearly made by a neurotypical. You know,
Mhm.
because like neurotypical people will see flashing. It might annoy them. A neurodivergent people, it could be painful, like sensory
Yes.
overload. Like I locked up. I dissociated because that's what happens sometimes when traumatic things are happening to me. I just check the fuck out while it's happening. It's not uncommon for survivors or people who to do that. Unfortunately.
Mhm. I sent you the trailer in Messenger while you were talking.
Oh.
I hope that's okay.
Oh, that's the movie Suzanne that everyone's talking about. Okay, that's the English title, Suzanne.
The English
That's right.
title is Suzanne.
I'm
I
pretty
thought
sure it's
it was
the movie, right?
Suzume.
Is this a Makoto Shinkai film?
Uh.
You're like, I don't even know who directed the movie I just watched.
Okay, look. So Darian asked me Friday night if I wanted to see a movie on Saturday, and I said, "Sure, what movie?" And she's like, "I'm gonna go see this one." And I was like, "Okay."
Suzume. Yep, it's Suzume. Oh, it's not Suzanne. People keep calling it Suzanne. It is Suzume. No, that's Makoto Shinkai. I think I just
Yeah, but
misread it.
in this,
That's on my watch
but
list.
he purposely was trying to do it in a more Miyazaki style, though.
Have you
I know that
seen
much.
Makoto Shinkai's other works?
No, but now it's on my list to watch.
The Place Promised in the Early Years I really fucking like, but Voices of a Distant Star is so fucking relatable if you've ever been in a long distance relationship. This person, Makoto Shinkai, did it all on his iMac at the time, way back in the day.
Oh wow!
Yeah, way back in it's 2002. It was his college thesis or something. It's like a 30-minute short. If you can find it, it should be on YouTube, but you never know. But it's incredible, and it expresses an incredible loneliness and distance and wanting, like in a love that transcends space and time. Because what happens is these two people are in love, and one enlists in the military, or is enlisted in the military against her will. I can't remember which. And she goes off to fight aliens that we're at war with, but she's in space. And when she jumps in time, she's frozen in the moment when they jump in time. When they jump through hyper light speed, it basically pauses her and she moves at a very slow rate, while the rest of the world moves at normal speed. So she comes out, it's been months since she left. And it's been 5 years since she left for him. And he gets a message from her, finally. And it's that movie. And it's I'm getting misty-eyed thinking about the movie. It's such a good fucking movie. Holy shit. It's one of those movies that is part of the canon of Skin Slip because it so exquisitely expresses that longing and distance and depression and like holy shit. Holy shit, you should see it. Oh my god, I
I
love
will.
deeply affecting movies, and it's a deeply affecting movie. You will fucking love this. Or else. Anyway, how's Susan? How is Suzanne?
No, Susan May. It was good. It's good enough. We watched it dubbed. So because it was in the theater, so it's good enough for it to warrant a rewatch in subtitles, so we can, compare and contrast and get context. So, I have to get Glenn to see it because she didn't see it yet.
Oh shit. Well, I'm glad you finally watched the damn movie.
Yeah. I do sometimes. Okay, you are a brand new pen. You are not allowed to be almost out of ink.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I'm gonna have Meatloaf stuck in my head. Because that's what it's playing. I'm still got Wasted Youth in my head, even though I played I'd Do Anything for Love, but I won't do that, which is, by the way, the greatest love ballad to ever be put down on track and music. And if you don't listen to the extended cut, you're a coward. Don't watch the music video. It's fine. Watch it one time. Then go seek out the album version and listen to the 12-minute version and just take it in, man. Take it in.
I have Not the Boy Next Door from The Man from Oz stuck in my head right now.
I don't know what that is.
It's a musical.
Cool. Definitely don't know what that is.
It's just stuck in my head. That's what's stuck in my head, along with the Doug theme song and Furley. Always there. That is my background music.
So I realized my vision's so bad I can't fix my glasses when my glasses aren't on my face.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have my dad just tighten them real quick, but I just need to tighten the screws.
I need to go get my new glasses.
But I took my glasses off and oh, I can't see shit. My eyes have gotten so bad in the last few years. It's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Welcome to being 40.
Well, I sit at a computer all day too. Doesn't help.
Well, no, but let's blame age because it's more fun.
It is age though. It's literally Mac eye degeneration. I can't use the fuck. Can't figure out. My brain can't. My tongue's tied around the fucking word. But macular degeneration is pretty common for people as they age.
Yep.
It just means I gotta go get new glasses again.
New glasses. I have an astigmatism. Now.
I don't know what that fucking means.
Means one of my. Round.
What?
It means one of my eyes is no longer round.
Oh, neat. Is it shaped like a football now?
No.
Oh.
It's just barely not round. Sorry. Today, I decided I was going to try my hand at doing a flower again, so we were black and white for 2 weeks. We're going to go with a little color.
Meow.
Meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Ziamara's in the garage right now being a butthead.
There's a kitty leg right here.
Hello. Pretty kitty.
I'm not feeling so hot. Hey, JL. Thanks for the bits, buddy.
Hi, JL.
Oh, and hey, Abby. I didn't see you show up. Sorry, Abby. I got distracted. Hi.
We've been talking so much tea, we didn't look.
We're dishing too much tea.
Yeah.
Oh, my pretty baby. I love you so. My pretty baby. I'll have you know. I love you, Sherlock, from head to toe. She is. She hasn't been feeling good the last few days. She's been basically she didn't eat for like 2 days. For I don't know, 38 hours, 36 hours or so. She didn't eat. She puked and didn't eat or drink anything. She went and laid in her box for like 36 hours. And I kept coming over and checking on her. But she's okay now. She's here. She was like all woozy, and she wobbled and fell off the, because her perch is way up here. Or like her cat carrier I put up high. Fun trick, by the way. If you have a cat, take your cat carrier, open it, and put it somewhere where the cat can climb into it, preferably high, and they will go there naturally as a place for safety. And then when you put it in the ground, because you gotta put them in the carrier, they don't struggle to get in the carrier. They go right into the carrier because they're scared when you're panicking. So you put them in the carrier and they're like, "What's happening?" And you put them in the carrier and close the door. It's no joke, super easy. The other thing you do is whenever a smoke alarm goes off, because you're cooking or whatever, you turn it off and you call your cat to the door for a treat every time. And what happens is when the smoke alarm goes off, after a while the cat just shows up to the door wanting a treat. And then when a fire actually happens,
really smart.
She shows up to the fucking door. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's real smart.
Very, very clever.
So. But yes, my poor baby. She not feel so good. So she fell down from her high perch and landed in all these cobwebs. And she came out here and she was gray from all the cobby dust cobwebs because there's a little. I haven't been able to get over to that little corner for the cobwebbing. It's just a little bit too far for me to reach with the duster. And the vacuum hose doesn't reach that far. I have to climb, do some. I have to so to get there, I have to take this box, these two boxes, and move them. Then I gotta take this chair and move it. And then I gotta climb under this desk that way. So I haven't gotten to there in a while. Well, it's clean now. She took care of it for me. She fell off, landed on her feet. She's okay. She was just confused. She shook her head, and she came over here, and I picked her up, and I brushed her out so she wouldn't have to get dirty. And she went, and she's fine now. I don't know. I think she just slept too long. She was just still groggy from sleepy, but she seems to be walking fine. She's drinking. She just drank and she ate. So she's okay now. We just took her to the vet a week ago. And she got a clean bill of health. She's a very healthy baby, so.
Oh, did she get any immunizations while she was at the vet?
She darn did. She darn tootin' did.
That could cause her to not feel well.
A week later?
I don't know if it would take a whole week.
Because it was over a week ago that I took her.
I do know that immunizations can
make... She ate something and vomited it the other night, and then stopped eating for 36 hours. That's what happened. I don't know what she ate. She ate something she didn't agree with, and vomited it up. A huge amount. A huge amount of vomit. Sick vomit. I'm okay.
Poor baby.
Yeah. I wiped her chin and everything. Poor baby. But I love her and I take care of her. She's feeling better now. She's purring. She's purring. That's the big thing. She wasn't purring before, you know? She was meow. I was actually, after the stream, if she hadn't feeling better, I was going to be I need to take her to the vet again. She's not feeling well. You know what I mean? I was that worried about her. But we got to give her time to to just rest. She has a natural defense, you know? She's purring right now.
Cute little puppy.
She's my baby. Hey. Am I annoying you yet? Am I annoying you? Am I annoying you, kitty?
I think cats are always low-key annoyed.
Yeah, she does love me. I know she loves me. She comes snuggles with me all the time. I know she loves me. Yeah, she didn't snuggle with me last night, which is a big sign that she's not feeling well. She always, when we go to bed, she always comes and she lays on my hip for an hour. If I fall asleep, I usually fall asleep before then, but sometimes I'm still awake because I can't fall asleep. And then she gets up, and she goes into her perch and sleeps for a while, and then she'll come back and lay with me again. She comes back and forth. So, she's up and down all night. She's swatting at me. Do you want out, baby? If you go to the door, I'll let you out. You know the rules.
Blue, purple.
She's being a loaf.
Those cats are almost awesome.
Sherlock, I love you. Maybe she's still a little under the weather, but she ate and she drank water and she went to the bathroom. Those are all key important things the cat did. I've been keeping an eye on her. I've been watching her like a hawk because I'm worried about her. But she's purring now. Before she wasn't purring when I pet her. You know.
Oh, I'm glad
she was. She would like do the thing like, oh, please pet me, but she isn't really purring. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, she's very unhappy or sick in this case. She's okay. She's getting better. Oh my god. Words.
Words?
Words!
Words!
Words! And you'll notice I'm wearing the same shirt I was last time, but it's been 2 weeks, so it's okay.
I did not notice. I don't even remember what I wore last time, so.
You're rarely on camera, so it doesn't matter.
True.
So yeah, I think she's feeling better now since she is purring. Yeah, I think she's feeling better now too. Pretty sure she is.
Yes.
I'm gonna let her take a nappy. I think she needs a nappy though.
Kitty cat nappy.
I have Meatloaf's Wasted Youth stuck in my head. Oh, and Everything Louder Than Everything Else. It's technically Wasted Youth's an intro to Everything's Louder Than Everything Else. It's like, I remember everything. I remember every little detail, or every little thing, as if it happened yesterday. That's right. I remember every little thing as if it happened yesterday. I was barely 17, and I once killed a boy with a Fender guitar. I don't remember if it was a Telecaster or a Stratocaster, but I do remember that I had a heart of chrome and the voice of a horny angel. That's all I remember. That's all I remember, but that's the very beginning of Wasted Youth. It's a dialogue piece, mostly, with a little bit of music, and it leads directly into Everything Louder Than Everything Else. And if you haven't heard Bat Out of Hell 1, 2, and 3, the greatest triptych music album ever, recorded over 30 years, I think every 10 years he released a new part of it. But that's one of the greatest trilogy of albums, of all time. I mean, all the classics, of course, still, but that's one of the classics. That belongs on everyone's shelf, I think. Those 3 albums. You don't need to listen to anything else from Meatloaf, though he did great music. My favorite part about Meatloaf is he can make a song about any fucking thing. Objects in the Mirror are... He has a song called Objects in the Mirror are closer than they appear. Like, oh my fucking god. It's just a fucking line in your mirror. But there's a whole fucking song about it. Whole song about looking back too much and how things seem closer than they are, and
wow.
Hold on. You want out, baby? You want out? Okay. Making gagging noises. Christ.
Aww.
Fucking Christ. I hear her going under the bed, and then if I open the door, she'll run out. So, come on, baby, let's go. Don't throw up under my bed. I don't want to have to climb under this thing and. Just even thinking about it makes me nauseous. Ugh. Anyway. Let's see here. In the next line, I'm going to look it up now. I don't remember it was a Telecaster or a Stratocaster, but I do remember it wasn't easy at all easy. It required the perfect combination of the right power chords and the precise angle from which to strike. The guitar bled for about a week afterwards. The blood was, dark and rich, like wild berries. Fucking Christ. Anyway, silly Meatloaf. Silly music.
Also, that's a terrible thing to do to a guitar. think that one's gonna be green. I haven't decided yet. I went to an art show on
Nice.
Friday. It was multiple artists, but you remember Bobby, right? He had some pieces there, so of course we had to go support him.
Oh, Mr. Doran?
Yeah.
The great designer of the Game Addict logo that lives forever in my goddamn brain.
Yes, him.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Doing pretty good.
How's his fam?
They're doing pretty good too.
Well,
I saw
really good to hear. I'm glad.
I saw his wife and I saw him, but I did not see their kids.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
and had to go support, and I
That's cool.
took some pictures of his artwork. If
I would like
you
to
want me
see.
to-
Yeah, I haven't seen
Yes.
anything he's done recently, so I'd love to.
some of them
Is
are,
he still doing board games?
you know what? I don't know if he's still making them, but he was saying we should get together and play, and I was like,
You
yes, we
said,
should.
yeah, you should say yes to that. My God. I miss
That's what
playing
I
board
said.
games so much. And I don't know what it is about polyamorous people and board games, but, bro, let me tell you, almost every polyamorous group of people I've met into board games,
I mean,
hey, if you're cooperative in your
games are still
relationships, why wouldn't
good.
you want to be cooperative in your board gaming, you know?
board games are just good.
They are. They should be more common, but they are not, in fact, more common.
Good.
They are probably more popular now than they've ever been. Or they were before the pandemic, I guess. Things kind of crashed out of the pandemic, you know?
Yeah, it makes it hard if you can't get together and play, but yeah.
No, it did bring about lots of digital versions of the board games that we could play online. I've played
That's
a few board
cool.
games during the pandemic with groups of people that don't meet up anymore.
That's sad. I'm going
you
in
know,
with my eraser.
it's what happens when, like, you're on a Discord and people start
Mhm.
dating each other and there's a big rift. People decide to choose
Oh
sides.
no!
And I'm still over here going, like, where did everyone go? One day I just looked it over and there's like 5 people in the server and I was like, why am I the fucking person who owns this server now? I just left. I was like, no, nope. Because like what happened to someone just passed me the ownership to the server and they left. I was like, what?
Oh wow!
Why? No, I don't want to own this server. I want nothing to do with this place. I mean, except the people. The people were cool. I don't give a fuck about like the actual Discord. Didn't want to be responsible for it. You know?
Yeah, I just don't want to run it.
Yeah, don't want to be responsible. I'm responsible for enough Discords. My own Discords, I run my Secret Cinema. I have a Demented Dorks Digest, which is a zine that I'm working on with some friends. And then I have my Heaven or Institute RPG. It's 3 servers I have to deal with. Then I'm a mod on the Satellite of Love and like 4 other servers. Oh, the Fox Den. I'm a mod. I'm on the Twitter D&D group. I'm a mod for. Where's the? Oh, for my friend Faye's server, though I never go over there. Not for any particular reason, just because I just never go over there. Or I'm a mod for my friend Raz's server, which I don't frequent very often. Just too many servers, and I just kind of get overwhelmed. So I have to mute them to not go insane. Oh yeah, watching Twitter implode from safe distance, which reminds me, that's my friend Audley's server. I'm a mod over there too. Audley is going to join us next week.
Ooh,
she paints miniatures incredibly, by the way, among other arts.
Oh my gosh!
And
That's so cool.
She's going to join us 30 minutes after the hour, after we start, because she got to pick up her kid and all that. She got to do mom stuff.
Of course. Yeah.
I'm like, cool, no problem. You can come as late as you need to. You know, like, if something happens to the kid, don't stress. Take care of your kid. Like, she can come any week. You know, we can just reschedule. It ain't no big deal, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
but how awesome!
Right? I'm excited.
So excited now.
And I got Megan is coming some point. We've discussed it. And then my friend Angie wants to come, but may not have a chance. May not be able to right now. My Metamore Kara wants to come, but she has class at this time, so she can't.
Well,
you know, so I can't blame her. But like maybe in the future, maybe
always.
maybe during summer break or something, Might be able to get her in here. She does incredible ballpoint pen art and Sharpie art and stuff.
I'm excited to see it.
Oh, she did the art for my movie poster, my marathon poster.
Oh,
she did the octopus, cellular octopus. It's incredible. I'm gonna make shirts of it someday.
I'm so excited now. You have no idea.
I'm glad.
I love it. I love it when multiple people get together to art. It's just a different kind of energy, you know?
Yeah. And then upcoming Rex a Dinosaur Story on June 30th. 5 p.m. Friday, June 30th. Put it in your calendar. Rex a Dinosaur Story on the Secret Cinema. Let me put the link in the... We do movie nights every week. Sometimes we do movie nights multiple times a week. Just depends on when I'm free to, and it just depends if I'm like, hey, anybody want to watch a movie? And someone's like, sure, and then we go watch a movie. That's how it works. That's really how it works. If you're around and I say, hey, at everyone, or at here, anyone around to watch a movie, and that's your chance to come watch a movie with me. Anyway.
Quickly, what color? I'm doing red, yellow, orange, green, blue, and purple. Which petal starts with which color? Just tell me color and then say stop. So, what color do you want me to start with?
Point at a petal.
Huh?
Point at one of your petals. Blue.
Blue. Okay. Blue it is. Blue, green,
red,
yellow,
blue,
orange.
See what you can do.
This one's blue, right? This one?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm butchering that Donald Mathematic Land, and Sam would be so mad at me for doing that. She hates the fact that I could never remember fucking lyrics clearly. Like, I have brain damage. I can't help it.
I can't remember the lyrics to it either. We used to listen to it in the car on the way to Disneyland. I miss Disneyland. They are closing Splash Mountain and redoing it as Tiana's something something. Opinion and go.
Good. Obliterate that racist shit. Traditionalism is a racist concept. Can be used as a racist concept. I should say, is often used as a racist crutch to keep crap like that around.
I'm honestly surprised that it lasted as long as it did.
Me too. Surprised it didn't get eradicated in the 90s when they stopped releasing the movie. They had to acknowledge that it was racist as fuck to have a slave that was happy to be a slave. What the fuck? I mean, seeing the movie, it's really surreal too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably watch it one more time in my life just to take it in. It's just such a surreal movie. I'll even probably do a special screening in the Secret Cinema someday. Just like, let's watch this weird fucking movie. Maybe even mock it and even cringe loudly at it. And it's very cringy.
I would like to see it now that I'm an adult. Because the last time I saw it was honestly when I was like really little.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really remember that much of it.
Saw it somewhere in film school era, so 2005-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a VHS rip of it. Now I have a very high quality Laserdisc rip from Singapore. Might be somewhere in East Asia, I should say. Might be Thailand. I'm not entirely sure. It's somewhere in that region. I just don't recognize the text, and it's definitely got subtitles in a language that's not English. So, but the point is, I want to see it, and also I think if I remember correctly, I found like a 16 millimeter scan, which is definitely even more of interest to me, as a film. It's just from a film, like, vector, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I mean, clearly it is a racist piece of art, right? Like, we can all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm interested in seeing what that's all about. I'm
right.
not a racist person. In fact, I'll probably once again find all the themes quite gross. But, you know, I feel like as a film, there's merit to seeing it. And that's why I think it should be available with warning, with all the caveats and educational material needed. Because I think not having the educational material is detrimental, in fact,
Yes.
specifically to that particular piece of art.
Yeah, it needs to come with an introduction that, you know,
It's like those Leonard
says-
Maltin episodes of the various Walt Disney Treasures collections where they're like, yeah, so this has racist depictions of indigenous people. Well, yeah, like this has racist depictions of Hispanic people. Oh, this is this is full of Nazi bullshit. Like, and he explains it all. Like, it's really bad. It's really uncomfortable to watch. It's of a time. It's preserved here for anybody who's curious about it. You must be curious about it if
Peter
you're watching
Pan
it.
needs to come. Yeah, Peter Pan needs to come with that too.
Oh, what for? Oh, for the yeah. Never mind. Lost Boys stuff. When they first meet, yeah. When they shoot him down and do that whole thing, yeah.
Well, that and when they're visiting Tiger Lily's family.
Oh yeah, that's true. Forgot about that. Been a while since seen Peter Pan.
But yeah.
But
So,
you're right then. Yeah, I agree with you. Having been refreshed on the content, I agree.
Yeah. I'm not for banning things because I feel like they're still needing to be, existent. Because if you get rid of it,
if you ban something, the same thing happens as drugs. It just creates an illicit market for the thing. Okay, so if you ban art, there's an illicit market for that art. It's like, or there's another place for that art to be sold. And if it's illegal to sell, like there's illegal operation to sell Nazi memorabilia in Germany. It's something that's quite illegal in that country. And so, but people want to collect what they want to collect. Not that I agree with such things, mind you. Just saying. They're going to collect whatever they collect, whether you agree with it or not, mind you. And so I think banning things is the wrong end. I think education is more important.
Yes.
So
education is important. Otherwise, you don't understand.
We shouldn't produce more Nazi memorabilia ever. But here's all this classic shit. Maybe this weirdo wants to collect it. I don't get it. But I'm not that person who's interested in the historical aspect of it, right? That's not me. And so, but I think that should come with education and not with banning of anything. Obviously. Do I think it's weird that someone wants to collect Nazi merch? Yes, it's so weird. But it's also a free country.
Right.
So,
plus in context, if it's someone who's collecting World War II stuff, they need to be well, here is historically relevant, blah 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 blah.
Right. Yeah. People want to display historically relevant things in their collection. That's fine. Like I said, I don't think movies should be banned like that. I think they should come with a warning. Do I think that I should go into Walmart and see Song of the South on the shelf? Fuck no. Do I think I should be able to go to a website and special order Song of the South with educational materials and a whole thing so I could see the movie and add it to my collection? I think that should be possible. But I think that should be something that's something that's not something I want to do. I just want to watch the movie one more time. So I just want to illegally download it and watch it one more time and then be like, hey, all right, I was right. I remember this being bad. But I know people who want to own that. Some people want to own a complete collection of Disney stuff, and that includes the offensive shit. And I get it,
right?
And I think that should be available for those people.
So green or green?
Green.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, good. That's what I was thinking too. And then this one will be purple.
Yeah, like moonshine. Well, like the war on drugs is so silly because you can't. People will medicate their existence when their existence is hard to cope with. Okay? They will do it. They will do it either illicitly or legally. And you will not stop them. They're going to do it regardless. Okay?
The whole war on drugs
criminalizing drug use is wrong because that's you are treating a fucking a random thing that's hurting and not treating the symptom, which is that we live in a shit capitalist society and people have to struggle doing shit they don't want to do and are miserable in their life because fucking rich have so much money and the poor have so little money and they keep pulling the fucking ladder up farther and farther so you can't get so the disparity is growing so people need to will fucking medicate themselves to cope with this bullshit. Okay? So making that illegal is just like so silly. It's like the problem is that people don't have safety in their life. They don't have their food, their utilities, and their living expenses met to a degree that they don't have to stress about those things, and thus they are medicating to get through all of that stress. If you eliminate the need to stress about your rent, your food, your utilities, which includes the internet, mind you, then you have a much healthier life, and you find more joy in the work that you do, that you choose to do. So, like, the problem with drug use is it's systemic of a society like that run by capitalism, because capitalism exploits people, and people who are exploited will often. You need to move your hand. Take your hand out.
Sorry.
Okay, put your hand back in. It was focusing on your
What?
hand. Yeah, it was focusing on your hand, not the art.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, it keeps doing that. That's super weird.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, you have to do the art, so just do your art. But like, fuck.
Okay.
So like, yeah, like, and like, oh, I'll scroll back here. Let's see. War on drugs is just for the government to put more people in jail, and it's to monetize. It over criminalizes people of color. It harshly punishes people of color than people who are not people of color. It is just an excuse for slave labor. The minute you make prisons privatized, the minute they can use labor to make money off the prisoners, the minute you have slavery again.
That's 100%.
We have slavery in this country still.
Designed to do. That was what it was designed for.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Slavery still exists in this country, and it's fucking disgusting. And to say it doesn't is ignorant of the actual facts. Corporations make so much money off slavery of our prison. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, slavery has never left America. No, it has not. And now it's slavery for people who get caught breaking the law, who don't have money. And like, I'm so glad we don't have like debtor's court anymore, because like, Jesus Christ. So okay, back to the home video release stuff. Warner Brothers has been doing that lately with their Screwball Classic Collection. The cartoons even have offensive ones, are untouched, and they throw up a warning label before the show. Yeah, there you go. I mean, like, you gotta let people know this is offensive. Here's why it's offensive. You should not depict people like this. This is a wrong thing to do, even in the time. It is of the time, but we have to also understand that even in the time, it was wrong then, too. A lot of people were just too ignorant to realize that it was also wrong. So they made this cartoon, and this cartoon is offensive. Now that you know that, you can watch this cartoon. I think it's very simple to, like, have a 2-minute little, hey, look, this is not okay. But you should still release those things, because I think those things should be viewable for historical purposes and for interest. And because, once again, when you make things illegal, you just make an illicit market for that thing, regardless of what that is.
Plus, then people can, if they say why it's not okay in the beginning, people can see and understand.
It's a teachable thing then. It becomes educational.
Right, exactly.
Like, this is a racist depiction of Asians in this cartoon from 1935. This was really common. Wasn't okay, but it was really common. And that's, like, we were much more racist then than we are now. We are still a racist society, and we need to fix that, obviously. But, like, yeah, it's like, slowly, degrees getting better, and it should have just gotten better right away. But, white people.
It takes a while.
White people. Because that's the real problem, is white people. I'll be really honest with you.
Change. Well, it takes a while for people to change.
Especially white people. I've noticed. Actually.
People as, a group.
Especially white people, though. Like, especially.
What did I do with my white pen? Speaking of white.
I'm gonna hit this bong that's been sitting in front of me for like 10 minutes as I ranted about how racist our country is. Alright!
I love getting you started off to like an enthusiastic beginning of our day. Oh, this jelly roller is just bad. 28 jelly roller, terrible. 2010 jelly roller for the win!
Hey, Amber System, how y'all doing?
So what movies did you watch this week?
In the last 2 weeks, you mean?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you in a second. let's see here. Shit. When was the last stream? We did 04. It was the last time we were hanging out. Okay. That night, I watched Ator the Fighting Eagle with my friend Megan. 2 out of 10. Boring as fuck.
Aww.
Which sucks. It's considered a classic of the sword and sorcery genre, but just boring. Then I hopped over to a Discord that I'm no longer welcome at, because they changed the rules because of me. And this stream was Letters from the Big Man and Suburban Sasquatch. It was a Sasquatch double bill, but apparently I was too high, and also there are people who were like struggle with sobriety, so they posted that people shouldn't come intoxicated to the stream anymore, and I left because I don't want to be a burden on that person's sobriety, right?
Yeah.
See, they shouldn't leave. I should leave. I am the problem. And it's just that we're not compatible in that way. And I'm not mad at them. I was hurt. But like, that's it. Just took my feelings and left. Like, it's not a big deal. I worked through my feelings. I'm fine now. You know, it wasn't that big a deal. I was just, because that stream is when I first felt like I was fitting in with everyone finally.
Aww.
Womp womp. I woke up to the next morning. No, you didn't fit in at all. You accidentally didn't fit in. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, like, hey. We're all good, man. I wish them all well, because they're all good people, and I'm in another server with a bunch of them, and they're all very good people. So, like, I don't have any ill will. Just like, okay, cool. I'm out. 95,000. And so, Letters from the Big Man was boring and terrible. It was supposed to be an NR film. As in, it's supposed to be bad, and you're supposed to enjoy it for its not greatness, but it's not good at all. It's just really baffling and meanders, and there's no letters from the Big Man. And the idea is that she's falling in love with, like, she has, like, this longing love for Bigfoot, and she's supposedly getting letters from him? I don't know. Because the Big Man in the title is literally Bigfoot. And at the end of the movie, she just wanders off in the wilderness. No resolution whether she falls in love with Bigfoot or they're going to be happy together. Nope. Just walks off in the woods. What a dull movie. You came from work at 9 p.m. today. Oh, Amber System, are y'all in the UK? Is that what's up? Yeah, that lady was horning people for Bigfoot, yeah.
Bigfoot is native to Washington State.
And she didn't fuck Bigfoot. She didn't kiss Bigfoot. No, Israel. Oh, that's one time zone over. Right. Gotcha. Cool. It's 9:30, right? 10:30 there. No, I used to 12 hours. Okay, it's been a long time. Like 15 years ago, I had a friend from Israel, but we would talk, and it would be late for me and early for them. Be like midnight my time and noon them or whatever, right? But yeah, cool, excellent.
I have a friend in Singapore, and I like to tease her from being in the future. Asking her what the future's like.
Dude, that's my friend Ella. She's in Australia. She's also in the future. But yeah.
Are there flying cars in the future?
23 p.m.
It's 11.
11 p.m.? Oh, cool. I don't know military time. I should say, I don't know the 24-hour time. I'm a stupid American.
Yeah, I don't know why our country doesn't use that more commonly.
It's everywhere except the populace. Like, the military all uses 24-hour time. 23 p.m. 13 hours ahead for you? Oh, then they're like even longer for me. Anyway. Hey, welcome. Hope you're well.
I need to do more to this red one, I think.
Oh, I thought 23 out of 24, I don't know, 24-hour system, 11 p.m. Anyway, whatever.
Here's a duck eraser.
That's cute. I have peanut erasers. You want to see?
Yes.
Hold on. All my catchies kind of spread out. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
This is
Look.
basic.
Looky, peanut
I love
erasers.
them. They're amazing.
I don't want to open them so they don't deteriorate so quickly. Because my oil's in my hands and whatnot.
I got this at Issa's. She had a
Oh my
She
god,
had
I'm so
a-
sorry.
25-cent.
Sounds rough.
What happened?
I hated SQL. Anyway,
SQL. What's SQL?
it's database shit.
Oh.
It's something I barely passed. Like barely passed in when I was in ITT Tech. And then I got these Arco gas station crocodiles, alligators. They had a Noah's Ark thing back in the 60s, I think, 50s. I can't remember when. And
they
so
all
you go and
go
fill up and you
lancers?
randomly get one of these little miniatures, and this is just one. There's a whole bunch of them, and I guess you can mail away to get the actual Ark.
Very cool.
eBay. Arco Ark. Ooh,
now
I'm
I
gonna get the
have
rest of
to-
these actually.
I want to show you what my friend Jen gave me.
Ooh, there's a variation in the art, cards and everything. Okay. Yeah, show me.
Okay. Oh, they're over there.
I'm trying
Hang
to
on.
find the Ark itself.
I can't reach. Never
How
mind.
much does the Ark go for? I need to know.
Jen gave me a bunch of little tiny Stitch McDonald's plushies for my Christmas tree.
Oh my god, the Ark is literally just a boat shape with a cardboard deck top and a little plastic hut that sits on top loosely. How depressing. And it costs $150 complete. It's actually really depressing, that fucking Ark. I want to get the rest of the animals though, they're cool. It's like $30, $40 for the complete set of animals. I might just do that one of those
Take your
days. Sorry.
your animals aren't in a what is it? A flood anymore, so they can spread out and like build their own.
Oh, it's
houses.
only about this big, so you're literally just piling them all in a giant pile. There's no neat decoration or anything.
They need
Oh.
a cute like mansion for themselves.
Look at this cool sushi eraser I have. Sashimi eraser I have. No, it's
I
what's the
love
other
it.
one? What's the kind with
No,
the
it's
fish on top?
that's sushi.
Is it sushi? Okay.
Yes, sushi just means rice with vinegar. So
Also,
sashimi is raw fish, but
look what I still have. And I keep it very preciously wrapped in bubble wrap. Do you see that? It's
is
the
it your chocobo?
Yeah.
It's your chocobo.
And I keep it wrapped in bubble wrap inside a little container to
My
protect it.
husband made that.
Yeah.
My
Bornifo guy
friend.
made it
Yeah.
for my birthday one year. And it's one of my
Yep.
cherished objects. I don't have a place to display that present, so that's the problem. So that's why I didn't bin with the rest of my keshi. I consider it one of my keshi.
He worked very hard on that, by the way.
And it's very appreciated, by the way. In this bucket we have, oh yeah, so Imaginext did this line of blind bag figures. And one of the figures was this, which is a reference to Battle Beasts. No rub sign, sadly. Hold on, let me see here. I feel you value with the sober homies thing. I know really can't be friends with someone who can't be around stoners. I totally understand why people who can't be around me, but being a stoner is part of my personality. It's part of me. I need to smoke for my they're saying don't come intoxicated to the streams, and I'm never not intoxicated because otherwise my back hurts if I'm not on drugs, you know? The drugs The drugs are what keep me from being in pain. So, like, it's like I had no choice. And so that's why I'm not mad at them. Like, okay, well, we're just not compatible. I thought we were, but we're not. Anyway, so they had this Battle Beast, and then Imaginext also released one of the blind bags is these two dudes here, and these are a reference to muscle figures. And these are all flexible, and unlike most Imaginext come like a feature or an item, and like they pose, right? So you can put them in cockpits. These guys are just rubber. So I had to buy them, of course.
Of course.
And the bag codes leaked online, so it's very easy to find the bags for the two figures I wanted.
Yay! Okay. Alright, I'm done with my handbrake.
You know, keep talking about my stuff that I have here for no other reason than I can. We have
I mean, you have to out something.
We have a Michael Myers figure here, which is from a line from Jack's Attic, which he doesn't do these anymore. He just painted versions, but they're very expensive now. A pack of magic robots, which is just a bunch of these little roboto guys in it, and then we've got so we've got these vintage thumb wrestlers. Sold in vending machines during the 80s and 90s, these crude thumb wrestlers bear a striking resemblance to several muscle figures. They've been trapped in vending machine capsules for literally decades, but now they're ready to brawl again. Here they are. Ah! Pinned him. Anyway, they do look like muscle figures.
Mm-hmm.
Like very, very similar. But you found them in a capsule like this, folded.
Aww. Yeah,
and you'd have to buy two of them. But the Dinosaur Dracula supplied two of them to me with this neat little bag sticker, which I haven't used yet. So it's stick on the bag, but I haven't found a good enough bag to make it permanent. So keep the sticker attached. It's backing right now. What's this? Oh yeah, got some mini troll dolls from Dinosaur Dracula's Fun Pack. Jar of trolls.
Oh my gosh. Troll jar.
Oh yeah, and this is a Book of the Dead made of resin that I got from. I'm not gonna unwrap it because it's taped, but or it's rubber banded. But I got it when I went to Scare LA, in 2018. I was the first convention I'd ever gone to by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never been. I don't like doing that. I don't like going places by myself like that, like especially really crowded places.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big thing. So I treat myself to a lot of little things, including this handmade Book of the Dead miniature.
Yeah. Where's my old red? I'm not asking anyone. I'm just being like, where's my old red? I think this is old. This is wine. Nope, that's wine.
And then the rest of this is just a bunch of slug zombies, which is very popular miniature
Slugs.
that was short run, sadly. And then I got like Jurassic Park dinosaurs here. I got resin Castle Grayskulls here from an artist. I got one of the little sidekicks from a Ninja Turtles character. I've got like Jabba the Hutt from one of them, those Mighty Max style Star Wars toy sets. I got some silly little. I got a bunch of like capsule toys, blind bag toys that are like more modern, like Funny Bones and where the fuck those things are. But like I don't know. I'm not really tied to a bunch of the stuff. Some of the stuff's like this stuff here. Don't give a fuck about this shit. This shit's like gonna probably just go out the door when I move, because Justin is gonna take care of the eBay stuff. And then I got Z-Bots here. Z-Bots is a cool minifigures stuff here. I can actually, we'll just crack this open. Fuck it. Here, look at Z-Bot. Where these minifigures, Like this. Oh! Sorry. Like this guy. He, this is one of the few that transformed. But here's a little robot guy. And then when he transforms, he looks like the fucking vehicle from Master Blaster. Well, like, yeah, like, they just came out with, like, little robots called Z-Bots. I've got a boxing Noid here from Domino's. Avoid the Noid.
It's annoyed.
Oh yeah, here. I'm gonna show the Jurassic Park dinosaurs. Here's the baby T-Rex.
Oh, I love it.
And then here's like a later series green Dilophosaurus baby.
I love it too.
And then here's an earlier series orange green Dilophosaurus baby.
I love it too.
One of these was sent, I think this one was sent to me, and this one I have had. These two I've had since childhood. Just, I don't have the Jurassic Park figures it came with, but I do have the dinosaurs for some reason.
I have no Jurassic Park figures from childhood. I do have a bunch of dinosaur figures from childhood. They're just none of them Jurassic Park.
And there's this little tiny Kashi. This guy's like half size, and this guy is from Garbage Pail Kids. Had a Kashi series. And just one of those guys. That's it. Oh yeah, here's the resin Castle Grayskull. It's like there's a bunch. I have a bunch of colors of these. I bought the flesh colored one. And I bought some other things from the guy, and he sent me a bonus pack of randomized colors. Like here's this black with gold stars in it.
Yay!
Here's like a candy translucent green. It's really hard to see on camera and in person. Here's like a neon translucent orange, like almost like a traffic cone. We got a pink one, like almost like a watermelon Starburst, or not Starburst, a Jolly Rancher. And then my favorite, the raspberry purple one. Raspberry purple? Grape purple? Gripple? It might be the Gripple one.
Purple!
This might be the raspberry one. This is, I think it's the raspberry, which is purple with like red foiling inside. And I have Blue Juice Blue. Basically looks like blue Gatorade. Then I have Sparkly Blue Juice, which looks like blue Kool-Aid.
Keep all of these away from me, or I will try to eat them.
Oh yeah, they look like candy.
Yes.
And then I have two sparkly gold green. So I originally I bought these two, yeah, because like I want flesh colored ones because my main focus on like these miniatures are flesh tone ones, so I always go for a flesh tone, and then this green ones because traditionally Classic Grayskull is green, and their bonus pack came with all these other colors.
Hi, boring guy.
And if you put these in your mouth, you will get cancer. Resin is not edible. Hey, boring info guy. I showed off the chocobo you made me for my birthday that one year. I have it in a container with bubble wrap. It's one of my cherished objects. It's on its own container with its own bubble wrap. Let's see here. Yeah, the topicals, those will do really good for your mom. You should get her some. I bet she'd really appreciate that, actually. Also, Tiger Balm is your mom's friend. Probably my favorite muscle ointment, honestly. I probably have an unhealthy relationship with Tiger Balm at this point. I go through a canister like a month, I swear.
Because the pains are so painy.
What's that?
I said because the pains are so painy. I should get it. I should get Tiger Balms.
Do 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 do. I still have fucking meatloaf in my brain.
I still have Doug. Do, 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 do. Where'd my old red go? Oh, there it is.
Apologies.
This one is a good blender color.
What?
What?
What did you say?
I said this is a good blender color.
By the way, I really like how the art's coming along. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Vibrant colors.
Thank you.
Really like that blue a lot. It looks like a shell.
Thank you.
Like a seashell almost. Or like a snail shell. Came in too late to see that one, but glad you still have it. I cherish it. And someday it'll go on a shelf, but like, I don't have space. I don't really have shelves. I just have storage. So, I live in a storage locker.
I can understand.
Boop, 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 boop. Do you think Mr. Clean smokes weed? Abby, I love you. You're incredible. Oh my god. I hope Mr. Clean smokes weed. That man deserves it. Oh my god, you're so cute.
Now for the hard one.
My friend is so adorable. Oh my god. Hey, League of Blind Gamer. Good to see you too, buddy. How are you doing? Do 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 do. Everything louder than everything else.
I have lost my purple pen again.
It would smoke him up. He needs to vibe after all the cleaning. He needs a vibe also after all that cleaning. Guy needs to loosen the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Chew.
Do 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 do. I mean, I could play music now, but it would be. I just want to make. I don't want to get harder for people to hear us over the music. You know.
Mm-hmm.
People's sensory input issues, and like I don't have proper subtitles, so it's like just dealing with what I got. I'm probably looking to get any subtitles again. There's probably more options now than the last time I looked years ago.
Useful subtitles seem to be difficult to find because a lot of things seem to have like a lot of.
What bothers me is like I just want Google to make an open source fucking algorithm or thing so we can all or access to the to their AI for like deciphering language words. What is that word? Text to speech.
Right.
Because theirs is like some of the best in the world or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's constantly learning and stuff. I just need access to that for live video. And Abby says it's a very pretty flower.
Oh,
There's a heart up.
Purple is the most difficult color.
I liked how it was like a lilac before, but now it's a darker purple. I still like it. It's just I like the lilac a lot. I'm a big fan of those light purples.
It will get later again.
You do your thing. You don't listen to me. You're the artist. I love it at the end anyway.
It will get later again. It's just that I have to create shadows and highlights.
Your art is beautiful, so it's like, you know.
Shadows and highlights. And we get to take polka dots.
I've seen some really great purple like tattoos, but I think the problem is it fades faster or something, right? Tattoo ink? Is that tattoo ink? Something like that? I don't remember. Something about it. It needs like care.
I don't know about tattoos. I just know when mixing purple, it's really hard to get a good purple.
Oh.
This is green.
Interesting.
Would you?
there's a movie coming out called Chasing Amy.
Really?
Yeah. It's a romance film. A filmmaker, and I don't think it's directed by. It's directed by a person named Sav Rogers. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know the pronouns, so I'm gonna say they, them. A filmmaker goes on a journey of self-discovery while making a documentary on the development and creation of Kevin Smith's controversial LGBTQ film, Chasing Amy. I'm gonna say controversial film made by a straight guy. Like, what the fuck? That's the biggest problem, I would say, is he gets pretty much everything wrong. I don't know. There's an honestness to earn it. But that being said, Chasing Amy is actually my favorite of his films. There's an earnestness to it. I don't know. There's something there's a quality to it.
We watched that in my children's literature class. For some reason, that escaped me completely at the time. This is in college, and I think it was just because we wanted to watch it. And the teacher's like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh, your PC died a while back? Damn.
Oh.
Oh, you got a Steam Deck for playing. Cool. That's cool. At least got that. Meanwhile, you have a big purple tattoo as well as multiple green tats. Yeah. You do. You have great tats, too. I fucking love you in a tat. So. I need some tattoos. Someone should subsidize my tattoos. You woke me twice because you're a stoner, bitch. Get over it. I love you.
Well, there's green, and then there's like green.
There's green.
Yeah, there's like green, and then there's green.
And
I
my
understand.
brain flashes back to the grass man knows where the grass grows. Or the grass man know. Fuck. Now, the grass man song from fucking. I think they might be Giants. Is it them?
I don't know.
Fuck. I had like the biggest memory because I saw an Beavis and Butthead episode in the 90s. So forgive me if I fucked everything up. They might be Giants fans.
It took me really long to realize I liked Green Day because I liked a bunch of their songs, but I didn't know the name of the band. I do not ask me when it comes to music who a band is or a musician is because I will just not know.
Yeah. I have vague recollection of it. I also have vague recollections of the Severed Penis song being on there also. Detachable Penis. Detachable Penis. God. See, it's such a big memory, I'm fucking it up.
Unless it's a Brandenburg Concerto, then I know it's by Bach.
See, for me, Green Day lives and dies and exists only in Dookie. I don't give a fuck about any of the other albums. Dookie was one of the earliest albums I bought. My first album was Roxette, Joyride, but Green Day was like second or third. So Dookie has like a special place for me, but I have no love for the rest of their music. It's fine. No, it's not very it's not offensive, but they went such a far afield from where they started, and I liked where they started. Same with
I don't even know what.
I think the same thing was like Offspring. I like Smash, but none of the other albums. I love Smash. I love every single song on Smash.
The first CD I ever owned was Bjork, and I think it was like Telegram or something. I can't remember.
Oh, that's cool. Hello, you fool. I love you. Come on, join the joyride. Anyway, Roxette ruled, and may she rest in peace. She passed away a couple years ago, so. I don't think anyone's too old to make any kind of music personally, but like, I get what you're saying. They didn't vibe with you anymore, and that's cool. Like, I get it. Bands do that to me all the time. Like, Metallica for me hasn't made a good album in a decade since Garage Inc. And that was a cover album. They did good at those covers. Some of them are very different from the originals, but they're good covers. Most of them. But like, every album after that has been like pretty lukewarm with me. And the new one, I liked it, like one or two songs a lot, and the rest is just like meh. They went in a direction I didn't like, you know.
Did not realize that they were still making music.
Yeah,
New music.
You know, every decade year, like I think it's cool that Metallica started as one type of music. They changed to softer kind in the 90s, and then they went harder in the 2000s, and now they went softer again, though they're still hard. So like every decade of Metallica, every 10 years gap of Metallica has been different from the last 10 years. So I appreciate that. I mean, from an artist, you can see some beautiful artist growth. I just don't. They didn't grow in the same direction as they did. You know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I love their old music. And I'll always listen to Master of Puppets. So this is my first heavy metal album of all time. I mean, like I was listening to like hair metal, but that hardly counts. And my friend's like,
first metal.
My friend's like, here, listen to this, and puts headphones on my head. And we're in homeroom. It was after the announcements. So we got to do whatever we want for like 15 minutes or whatever. So my friend put headphones on me. Here, listen to this, and then played Disposable Heroes at like volume 11. And holy shit!
I remember the first metal. I don't know if you was Apocalyptica, and it was you putting headphones over my ears.
It's hardly metal though.
It was the first introduction to anything.
Yeah, but that was four cellos. It's not. That's not fucking.
I know.
That's not. It doesn't count. No, doesn't matter. It does not count. It's not metal. Period. It doesn't matter what they're covering. It's not a metal cover of a metal song. Now, I heard Black Sabbath when I was a kid, but it scared the shit out of me. It was on the same day, actually, I saw Halloween for the first time. My cousin Chad was a dick.
My favorite is still Sabaton, though.
What's that?
I said my favorite is Sabaton, though.
Sabaton? Yeah, you know, there's been some discussion about whether they are fascist or not lately.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Well, they're very popular with fascists.
Well, that's big.
So, like, they make music for their fans. So then what does that make that band?
I don't know.
I mean, like, the idea of Sabaton is that they're talking about historical moments in war. Because power metal is often about war. Fantasy war, usually.
A song about fighting the Nazis. Probably more than one, but about fighting against the Nazis.
Of course they did. But they also did songs from all sides. They've done songs for every side. Because they're about telling stories. About telling the stories of war.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means. That means, like, they talked about the African campaign with Rommel. You know? And they also did the song Panzer Battalion. Isn't even about fucking panzers. It's about us invading Iraq the first time in the 90s.
Is it really?
It is really about that.
Oh, wow.
Death in the shape of a Panzer Battalion. Bam, 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 bam. Look, that being said, I love Sabaton. I've seen Sabaton in concert more than any other band. I would see Sabaton in concert again. I buy every single one of their albums. That being said, they're very popular fascists, so you gotta be careful who you associate with in the community of Sabaton fandom. And some people, if you tell them you like Sabaton, they won't even talk to you. Because they'll tell them I'm Anthony Gear's fascist. I'm like, okay, well, I can't stop that.
I know you and I know Sam and then my cousin, and that's all the people I know, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in Daniel Muir and the other, when they had to split in the band, and the other band went off and became Civil War. And they're doing other things that might be a little more, you know, offensive perhaps. Push your art up.
Oh, sorry. I just need to get close enough to do this one line.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay. All right. Done!
Hey, I love it.
Really? Thank you.
The Teal Blues my favorite.
Like too. Rainbowy. Well, that's where we started.
Alter Bridge? That's a Christian band, right? Peach Pepsi in the chat. That's Abby. She says, pretty! Love the shading. I love the teal very specifically. That literally looks like a stone I could pick up. It's so good. And not to say that the others aren't good. It's just the highlight of this piece, in my opinion, is that blue. It's so good.
Okay, so where's the top? Is
That's
this the
like
top?
that. No, blue at top. I think
This?
that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, alrighty.
Well, the blue is the most well defined, I think, in the bunch. I think that makes it the center focus. But it's all
Today's
really
date
good.
is-
Fucking love it. Today is 4/18. 2023.
23. There you go.
How
Done.
did we get to this point? How am I this old?
I don't know.
How did I survive so long? How did I survive all that shit? How?
Luck?
How?
Luck.
How? I don't have luck, though.
Well, you have just used it all in surviving.
I guess I am a cat, right? I had like 19 lives. I mean, 9 lives.
Ooh.
2 days till 420.
When?
Holy shit. What am I doing on 420? Oh, me and, you know what's happening? Me and Abby are hanging out on 420. Maybe me and Abby will do a live stream and smoke weed on 420. What do you think,
and Abby
Abby?
should totally do that.
Would you be willing to do it live on stream with me? Would you be comfortable with that?
Warp.
Yeah, okay, good, excellent. I mean, I don't want to put you on the spot. If you said no, I would totally let you hang out and not be on seen on the stream. I would see you, but like I would just not show you on stream. Very simple, very honest. Like I would never like want to make you uncomfortable. So, and it will be fun. So that's what we're gonna do on 420. We're gonna sit here and talk and be nerdy and fucking and smoke weed for like an hour or 2 or 4 or whatever, however long. You need to move your art up, obviously.
I'm just gonna really quickly decorate this envelope. That's all.
Oh, what's this for?
I wrote a letter to a friend,
Oh, cool.
and I haven't mailed it yet. Oh, that's not working. And I just wanted to decorate this.
Whenever my friend Megan sends me stickers from the sticker club or like posts in the mail, she does a cute little doodle on the envelope. I keep all of them. I've been taking them, cutting them out, and like throwing the rest of the envelope away. I plan to make a scrapbook with all our art that she sent me.
That will be really cute.
Mm-hmm. I love Megan. She's a wonderful human being. I'm watching movies with her every other Tuesday, including today. It's gonna be weird though.
Why?
Time zone. What is tonight's movie?
No say.
Let me go look at the billboard.
Okay. Dark blue, light blue, purple.
Oh, today's The Great Mouse Detective.
I love that movie.
Not here though. It's gonna be in my girlfriend's server with her with the polycule with the rest of the people she dates and the people they date.
Well, I still love that movie.
Oh, and Justin's there because he's my bestie.
I made Glenn watch it because
And I think
actually
the
I
closest
bought
way
it.
to describe Justin and I is probably a queer platonic relationship. But we don't really define it as such. It's just very, got all the elements of it without the definition of. I'm cool with it. I like it.
Boop 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 boop.
Heck. Heck, 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 heck,
Hiccup.
heck.
Poochoo.
Heck!
Poochoo.
Pew! I feel better now. I said heckle enough.
Okay, good.
Heckity heck heck heckity heck heck. Let's see here. That movie is based. It's my favorite Disney movie. I think my favorite Disney movie is Lilo and Stitch. Officially.
Yeah. Mine too.
The whole This Is My Family. It's a little bit broken, but it's still good. It's like, Jesus, I cried so fucking hard in the group chat while we were watching it over the weekend. Like, holy shit. I did not. I'm like, I've seen it hundreds of times because Sam loved it, right? This time it hit me. It fucking hit me. Like a fucking wrecking ball. But I love Atlantis. I like Treasure Planet. I like Great Mouse Detective. Not Milo, no, excuse me. Wrong movie. That's a different movie. Oliver and Company is my second favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Used to be my favorite. But it's my second favorite now. Because Lilo and Stitch. And Moana is like number 3, I think. I really fucking love Moana. All the songs in Moana. I fucking vibed super hard with Moana. So, I saw Oliver and Company, like, when it first came out. And then, it was a very short run. It didn't do well in theaters. Disney took it down, redid some of the animation, and they released it again in the early 90s. That's the version everyone knows. And those after those revisions or whatever. But between that time, I bothered my local video store, Video Wizard, not related to Wizard Video, which is a video label, different companies, no relation other than name, which is very small room about the size of the room I'm in right now, full of movies that you'd rent on VHS. And I bothered that motherfucker so much. And people were like, has Lilo and Stitch in yet? No. Okay, I'll take Godzilla 85. I rented Godzilla 85, Transformers the movie, and G.I. Joe the movie in like a never-ending loop. And a bunch of Godzilla movies, basically.
Precocious child that I was when I was 5, yes, when I was in kindergarten, I found out that LeVar Burton was in Roots and insisted that we watch all of Roots. Not just the part with LeVar Burton, the entire thing. I don't know why, but I insisted.
Oh, that's right. They spun out of fucking Creed. Oh, God. Look, man. I can't get into it. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. But they're not Christian. That's fair. I will adjust.
Flowers. Just some pretty flowers. I've been meaning to draw on this envelope for 3 to 4 weeks.
Ow.
Yes.
Do you think I'm spooky enough?
No. Need to get spookier. Oh! Remember once upon a time at the beginning of the stream when you were going to tell us what movies you watched? I think you only told us like one of them.
I did. We got the Suburban Sasquatch and we got sidetracked.
We did.
Suburban Sasquatch was great. I'm gonna probably do a stream of that in the Discord at some point. Then I watched Lake Dredge Appraisal, which is a spoof of those Antiques Roadshow type shows, but about this person who appraises things that are dredged from a lake, hence Lake Dredge Appraisal. And it starts out like a normal dull show for like a few iterations, and then starts getting weirder and weirder and weirder until the end when you're like, what the fuck? And I rewatched Isle of Dogs with my polycule.
Oh, I need to see that.
It's very good. And then
I've heard it was good.
Yes, Madam with my friend Aurora. Couldn't remember their name because my brain's really bad about these things. I should poke them and watch another movie with them soon.
Yes.
Then I watched Lilo and Stitch, as previously discussed, Cry Like a Baby.
Yay.
Then Skeleton Man and Young Einstein double bill in the Secret Cinema. Skeleton Man was hilariously bad, and Young Einstein was just cringe. Then I watched my first Dragon Ball Z thing with Dragon Ball Z Broly, this legendary Super Saiyan, and it's definitely still not for me. Hey, thanks for the resub, baby. Thanks, bestie.
Yay!
Let's see here. And then we did a double bill of Robo War, and Lost Highway. What a great double bill that was. Totally unrelated movies. Then I watched Perfect Blue. Adore that movie, even though Satoshi Kon is an artist that has an entire discussion around him about misogyny. Then I watched Terrifier 2 with Abby, Peach in the chat. We hated it. It was terrible. It was boring. Like, just, gore for whatever. Okay, meh. Then I watched Vampire Hunter D with my Polycule. Vampire Hunter D Bloodflood specifically. Really enjoyed that. Notice there's a big difference between the dub and the subtitle in the subtitle version.
And that is why one must watch both.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot, my phone got unplugged.
Disciples of the 36th Chamber I watched with the Kaiju crew, which I hadn't visited in a long time. Your camera keeps going crazy.
Yeah, I know.
You off screen?
It got unplugged. I got unplugged.
I take you off screen for now. And then I watched my first Lupin thing. Oh, sorry. I watched Disciples of the 36th Chamber, which is the third film in the 36 Chambers series. I watched the first 36 Chambers with them, and now the third one. I haven't seen the second one at all. And then I saw my first Lupin the Third thing, which was Castle Cagliostro. I really liked it. Thought it was a really good movie. Did not expect to like it as much as I did, and I did today. Are you still here, sister? Now you're vertical? Now you're vertical. Yeah, okay. Has it got a charge symbol when you plug in? Interesting. Your battery might not be working well anymore. Yeah, the Miyazaki one. It was pretty good. Yeah, Bloodlust is really good. The animation in that's so amazing. Yeah, I agree. You're not on screen. Oh, okay. I want to make sure you knew that. Yeah. I remember watching the original Vampire Hunter D a bunch in the past, and then I'd seen Bloodlust somewhere in the early 2000s and liked it, and I liked it more this time. I got a lot more of the references, so there's that. Then I watched Cocaine Bear and Legend of the Stardust Brothers. And that was a great double bill. Two silly movies. Hi. Alright, I'm putting you back on screen.
Alrighty.
Then I watched The Last Unicorn for like the millionth time. It's a favorite movie of mine.
Millionth time.
It's so good. Like, just, your name is a golden bell hung in my heart. I would break my body to pieces to call you once by your name. And then there's, how dare you come to me now when I am this? And I can never regret. I can feel sorrow, but it's not the same thing. What's that?
I said, I always felt for her when she's like, I'm old now, and I'm like the older I get, the more I feel for that character. There's like nothing on here yet.
Like, and Noxcreen has like solid body autonomy like themes, and also some pretty probably unintended trans themes. Honestly, it's pretty popular to trans people, and I understand why now.
Mm-hmm.
After like really digging into that stuff. Then I watched Octopus, which it was supposed to be a killer octopus movie, but ended up just being a Jack Ryan film ripoff with a killer octopus for the last 30 minutes or so. So that inspired us to watch me and Justin to watch Bridge of Spies, another spy movie like Octopus, the killer octopus spy film. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway. Oh yay!
Interesting side effect of attempting to draw a bear is it's turning into a cat. I should have attempted
like
to draw
a red panda.
Well, everything looks like red pandas. Remember when I drew a cow and it turned into a red panda?
Yep, I'll be right back. I have to pee.
Okay. I'm scrapping this one. It's done. What poetry do we want today? Oh, I should get back to the screen. The Last Unicorn is such a vibe. It is. I'm very boring and I do not know what to talk about when I'm all alone, which is why I said, what poem do we want today? And we don't answer soon, we are going to get Red Panda poem. Do you know a Red Panda poem? Because I don't. I do not know any poems about pandas. It doesn't even have to be red. They're cute and they're fuzzy, and I can't rhyme fuzzy on like a random top of my head. Oh, we should draw another bat. You know why? Because bats are adorable. Bats are adorable. Bats are adorable. They look like they're in sleeping bags with little feet out the end. 'Cause bats. You found a poem about a red panda? Okay, I will read it just for you. This poem is by Ima Rima. I don't know if that's a real name or a pseudonym, nom de plume, but it is Red Panda, Lincoln Park Zoo. A pair of red panda are we, Ms. Porin and Mr. Tummy. At the Lion House you may see us at Lincoln Park Zoo each day. We are a mammal but not a cat and not a bear or a raccoon. Quite quiet, we might whistle at each other in a howdy tune. China Mountains are where we do roam, the past and present of us wild. Before us too, the zoo is home. The keepers keep bamboo stockpiled. We hope you'll come visit us, please. We like to hang out in the trees. Written on Tuesday, June 11, 2013 by Ima Rima. There you go. I read you a poem about red pandas. Thank you for finding it. And now I have like an Emily Dickinson vibe stuck in my head. So we're going to do that. Because I could not stop for death. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. The carriage held but just ourselves and immortality. We slowly drove, he knew no haste, and I had put away my labor and my leisure too, for his civility. We passed the school where children strove at recess in the ring. We passed the fields of gazing rain. We passed the setting sun, or rather, he passed us. The dews drew quivering and chill, for only gossamer my gal, my tippet only tool. I don't know what a tippet is because I've never Googled it. We paused before a house that seemed a mere swelling in the ground. The roof was scarcely visible, the cornice in the ground. Or not a cornice is either. I should Google that. Since then, since centuries and yet seems shorter than the day, I first surmised the horse's head were towards eternity. It's one of my favorites, although I often forget to say the stanza about the house because it just doesn't seem to fit for me. Okay. Want to see how much Walrus and the Carpenter we can get through? I'm going to take that as a yes, even though nobody answered. Oh. Okay. The sun was shining the sun was shining on the sea, shining in all his might. He did his very best to make the billows smooth and bright, and this was odd because it was the middle of the night. The moon was shining sulkily because she thought the sun had got no business to be there after the day was done. It's very rude of him, she said, to come and spoil the fun. The sea was wet as wet could be, the sand as dry. You could not see a cloud because no cloud was in the sky. No birds were flying overhead. There were no birds to fly. The walrus
I'm back.
Ah, we got like two of the words, the walrus and the carpenter.
Legend of the Star Wars movie. That movie's so fucking good. It's so weird. Sorry, we're going back and reading some of the stuff.
No worries.
Panda poem. That's cute. That was cute. Thank you for sharing. Yee. Sorry, I actually made food also.
That's fine. I'm making a bat again. I think I must like them.
You bats?
Leftovers.
That's rule.
Yes, this is like the third or fourth bat I have done here. So.
Well, that's good. Bats are cool.
I love bats.
I was looking at buying a cowboy hat with bats on it. It was a goth cowboy hat, and I really liked it. I'm like, I'm gonna just dress however the fuck I want. It'll look stupid, and I don't give a shit. It'll look stupid to other people, and I don't give a shit.
I think it would be great, and you should totally get it.
Do what I fucking want. Do what I want.
I want to wear poofy skirts.
I do that.
The problem with poofy skirts is poofy skirts are expensive and do not have pockets.
Well, like a skirt, a t-shirt, and a hat. Like a cowboy hat or like a wide brim hat. Oh, it looks really good together. Or a blouse with a wide brim hat.
I just also love pockets. Fuzzies. This bat's got the fuzzies.
Ooh,
the fuzzies.
I got a movie at 6:30. At 9:30.
We love that.
72 minutes long.
Now I must outline that. I also have to fix Branch because Branch was going in the wrong direction. Branch.
Goth quote. I'm just typed in goth hat on Etsy, and there's a couple of companies that make like cowboy hats and wide brim hats and like garden hats and all sorts of other hats that are like gothy with like rainbow, rainbows, with like stars and zodiac stuff and like bats and crows and all and skeleton stuff, like all sorts of cool shit. They're about $80 for a hat, for a good hat, and so I'm like, I can't afford that right now, but I will eventually be able to afford that.
I love crows.
I mean, I could have
love
afforded it,
cats.
but I decided to buy the full set of Gore Lords instead.
Priorities.
Yeah, I'm not going out anytime soon, so why are my clothes a priority?
If you do go outside in the summer, you'll need it.
Buying accessories is not such a big deal because that's fine.
True.
But I don't see the point wearing buying clothes I'm not going to wear because I might not grow. It might not fit them in 2 years when I finally get to move out or whatever, right? So.
Well, I mean, hats shouldn't not fit in 2 years.
Right, that should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Hats and purses. So I've got a few purses. I got some hats. I've got some like necklaces and some jewelry, stuff that's gonna fit like soon still.
Mm-hmm.
Do 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 do. Oh shit! JL wanted me to trigger an ad break almost 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I do have to. I'll see you in 30 seconds, y'all, or a minute, or whatever. Hey, shop till you see no ad. Hell yeah.
Could you?
But yeah, I don't know how long the ad's gonna last either. I wish it would tell me
either.
with the ad counter, like the longest length someone has an ad, it should tell me. And that way I won't talk about anything in particular until I get back. But then like a big streamer will never have someone will always be in an ad. So that's the thing that's the problem with that. They can't synchronize ads unless I hit the button to press the ad. Originally, my stream was not supposed to have any ads except for the ones you buy as a joke. But now Twitch just delivers ads anyway.
What color are we making our bat today?
Purple.
I think that was the color of the last bat.
Who cares? They're all purple now. Make a pink bat then.
I have purple and pink bat. See no problem with it.
Let me see this
We
thing.
gathered up my colors.
That's the one I was looking at. That's hilarious.
Oh, I have to go look at this now.
It's a fedora though. It's not a cowboy hat. But that's one of the ones I was looking at. They have one in silver also.
It says oops. Oh, it is a fedora.
Mm-hmm.
Boot toot boot.
That same store offers one in silver also.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay. What happened to the thing I was testing my colors on? Where did it go? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Start with this color. Yep. No, I refuse to erase today. I should, but I didn't. I'm a terrible artist. Oh, I didn't erase my sketch lines. I'm a terrible artist. I'm just arting right over them. Like a very bad habit that I should not do. And I'm doing anyway. So there. I'm doing it anyway because I can.
Bump, bump, bump. Women can make everything look good, including fedoras. So, I mean, yeah, fedoras look good. White dudes made fedoras look ugly.
Johnny Fedora met
Or being shitty with it.
In the window of
Oh, to be a fedora meme, Jesus Christ, you know?
Johnny, your Alice blue bonnet is patiently...
What are you singing?
Oops. A song about fedoras. A fedora. And he falls in love with a bonnet.
Okay. You do you, I guess. I love saying tips fedora randomly, you dork.
Was love at first sight, and they promised one night that they'd be sweethearts forevermore. Johnny would serenade Alice to relate, to
There's a
relate.
VG card where the guy looks like he is tipping a fedora. Oh,
to
Vanguard.
relate.
Our card fight Vanguard?
He sang of a beautiful palace, of a beautiful half-box for two. But Johnny Fedora lost Alice Blue Bonnet to a patron.
Why are you singing it?
You said Fedora, and it got stuck in my head. This is your fault.
What the fuck? Stop singing it. I don't want a copyright strike. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Love you bunches. Please stop. Thank you.
I will endeavor not to sing it. But I have this problem where I just start singing things.
Big booties. I need a bigger booty. How do I get a bigger booty? What?
I said, because I don't know.
I want a fatter ass. I can't do squats. Like, fucking lactic acid burns my knees. Wish upon a star. God damn it. That's how I got these tits. Can't keep wishing on stars.
Do stars only grant so many wishes?
I imagine while they're alive, yeah. It's like rope breaks. You only get 3 of them. Do you wish upon a star when you are a wow? I don't remember the lyrics now. I actually remember the lyrics for like a half second, and then I lost them while I was singing it. Brains are fun. And welcome,
Sky
Raptor.
Puppy. Oh yeah, Sky Puppy.
First thing Raptor says in the chat all day is squats. Like, thanks, dude. There's gotta be another way.
plastic surgery.
Eh,
I mean, it is one way.
gotta do enough surgery as it is.
Scubby
The
Pink
Bimba
Chick!
di Satana. La Bimbo di Satana, La Bimbo di Satana. The doll of Satan, in case you're curious.
Sky Puppy Pink Cheeks!
What?
Sky Puppy Pink Cheeks!
Aww, I love it. Best part.
Sky Puppy Cheeks! I can sing that because I just made it up. No copyright. I'm a little sky puppy.
I mean, I would give Satan a lap dance if he gave me a booty. I think that's a fair trade. Satan would just show up and like, I need a lap dance. I'm like, all right, hold on. Bust out my banging booty that he gave me. It's only right. Satan paid for it after all.
Sky puppy nap.
When you wish upon a star, you will wish you could go very far because you're stuck here in this fucking shithole.
I'm gonna try really hard to not sing it, but you know how hard that is?
Sing what?
When you wish
upon... Keep the mouse out here. Don't be so accurate.
Sorry, it gets stuck.
At least if you sing it completely off key, you can be like, it's fucking parody.
Okay. I will go back to singing about sky puppies.
Sky puppies!
Sky puppy.
Alright, I gotta go put my plate in. I'll be back. Be right back.
Okay. Little sky puppy playing all night, dashing around the out of doors and giving bugs a fright. But when the moon is setting and rising in is the sun, the sky puppy play is ending. He's a sleepy one. There we go. Sky Puppy song! Little sky puppy playing all night, dashing around the out of doors and keeping up bugs a fright. When the moon is setting and rising is the sun, the sky puppy's play is ending. He's a sleepy one, sleepy sky puppy. Time for your nap. Dream in the sunlight. I don't know what to do after that. Oh, dream away the day. The day. And then all night you play. There we go. Sky Puppy song! Little sky puppy playing all night, dashing round the out of doors and giving bugs a fright. Yeah, I know I'm making up new melodies. But when the moon is setting and rising in this is the sun, the sky puppy's play is ending. He's a sleepy one. Sleepy sky puppy, it's time for your nap. Dream away the daylight day, and then all night you'll play. Sleepy sky puppy bat. Spider lady, I must see this. Oh my goodness, I love that so much. That is so cool.
Oh, and hey, thanks for the bits, JL. You could sell your soul to Satan for sweet booty. Let's see here. Oh, the new Power Ranger special hits Netflix. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Oh my God, this hat's cool. It's imperfect though. Do you want an imperfect hat? What's imperfect about it? Is it just not centered properly?
It didn't look imperfect to me.
I know, right? I'm like, what's wrong with it? Oh, get it. Buy yourself the hat.
Fix the song so that it will not copyright infringe, but I don't have a good melody. But there you go. Sky Puppy song.
Oh, God, okay. Little sky puppy playing all night, dash around outdoors and give bugs a fight. But when the moon is setting, rising is the sun, the sky puppy's play is ending. He's a sleepy one. Sleepy sky puppy. I can't see the rest. You're all screaming from there.
Time for your nap.
Time for your
Dream
nap.
away the day, and then all night you'll play. Sleepy Sky Puppy, yeah!
That's cute. It's cute that you made a whole song for it and everything.
I had to because my brain is singing, and if it doesn't sing Sky Puppy song, it's gonna get copyright infringed.
Oh.
We can't have that, so I have to make up songs.
The whole reason I'm able to use copyright music because it doesn't go to the VOD, so. I can't have you not go to the VOD because then there'd be a whole VOD of you not talking. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Oh, my brain knows. It's just my subconscious does not shut up, ever.
Yeah, I understand. I got 5 people yelling in my head at once. I understand. It's a cacophony in here sometimes.
Yup.
And the fucking meetings suck.
I kind of want to be done with the Sky Puppy now.
Okay, you're done with the Sky Puppy. See how it works?
No, because it's not done.
Oh, no.
But I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, I know what's wrong with it.
But you can be done with it as in you personally are done with it. Not that it's actually a finished painting. Art.
It needs an eye. It needs a big yellow eye.
Oh.
And that's why it's not done.
Oh, okay.
You can't have it not. You can't. It needs an eye.
We have the Puritan, the Dripping King, the Lady in White, and the little girl. And the person in the corner who hasn't identified themselves yet. So 5. It's very crowded in here.
I have a ghost that lives in my head, and her name is Lucy, and sometimes she lives in the doorbell.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
done, Sky Puppy? Oh, wait, no. It needs pink ears.
Oh no.
Or pink ear.
It's like, why is it all horror characters? Why does my brain choose horror characters? Like, that's so weird. Also, what a dumb name the Dripping King is. But look, I can't name it. He named himself. He's just a big, wet, sloppy mummy. Like a mummy king with a broken crown and shit. But, like, his bandages are all soggy and drippy and shit. And when he talks, like, water issues from his mouth. It sounds like gurgling. And all he speaks is lies. I don't know why that's one of them, but that's one of them, apparently. Anyway, I'm gonna smoke some weed so I don't have to think about my brain problems.
Okay.
Brain problems away!
No more brain problems today. We're going to think about Sky Puppies instead.
I'm excited about Thursday now. About rolling. Oh, I'll roll a fat cone for that day. I have 3 cones left, so I'll probably roll a single cone for that day just to smoke. It uses a lot of weed, and it wastes more weed than I'd like, so. That's why I like the cone, because it makes me really fucked up and high. Like, really, really strongly high, but it wastes a fair amount of weed, so. I got a new class I have been saving for 420. Yay! I get to witness it! I'm excited. We're gonna just go right into the secret cinema chat, and I'm gonna ping everyone. Anyone who wants to smoke weed and come smoke with us. Can come join smoke with us. Oh my god, can you send me a photo of it? I want to see it. Send it to me on Discord. Or did you already send a photo of it? You may have already sent it, in which case, reply to your own posts so I could find it. Yeah, you probably did. You send me most of your weed stoner stuff. I'm your stoner friend after all. And bestie. Stoner friend and bestie, don't forget.
Glowy Sky Puppy needs freckles.
Meow.
Sky Puppy is done.
Sky Puppy. I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like the yellow glow from the moon.
Thank you.
It's very good. Sky Puppy fly so high. Sky Puppy fly through the sky. Eating bugs all fucking night. I love the Sky Puppy. And it's alright. Sky Puppy. You're so cute.
Yay for more Sky Puppy songs.
Sky Puppy. You're so cute. So clearly that art is called Sky Puppy.
It clearly is. I should probably sign and date it.
You should. 418. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Wrong window.
Sky Puppy. Alright. Yep,
Sky Puppy in the sky. Sky Puppy fly real high.
Oh, this is my old book. I'm like, what? I still need to order another book. This is how much pages I have left. Not many.
Okay, let me... Jail, are you still here, buddy? don't know if JL's still here, but all of JL's donation has bought me this set of minifigures called Gore Lords.
Yay, Jay!
It's pretty cool. Got them a little baggy right now because I don't have any place to display them. Of course. Ow. Sky Puppy, you're so cute. So we got this two-headed guy who is from an Ujicha art, I feel like. And then we got this weird snot pile. And then we got this guy who looks like he's from a heavy metal album. Weird Cyclops cop. Cyclop. Cycop. Welcome to Toys Chat, Raptor, in the Discord. You'll see it. You'll see better photos than this. And then I got this guy who's reminiscent of the Zodiac Killer. This guy who looks like he's either from an old D&D manual or like a Gamorrean Guard prototype. Whoop, got him. We're all good. We got this guy who's clearly designed after the Road Warrior character, Mohawk. The gay one. I love him. Him and his twink boyfriend. Got this guy who's like from a video game. This guy reminds me of Ghoulies. This is reminding me of something. I just can't put my thumb on it. This is something. And not Goro. And then here's some guy like half Melty Man. And my favorite, motherfucking Killabot from Chopping Mall. But with the turtle shell with spikes on it. Because it's not quite the same. But clearly the inspiration is Chopping Mall. So that's all the tipping that JL has done.
Mm-hmm.
They allowed me to buy that. His money directly purchased this plus another minifigure set, which is not here yet.
Yay, Jay!
But like, yeah, I love minifigures, Raptor. Big fan. I got this is my Gore Lord set. And I got my Kaiju Big Battle Kaikeshi set. And we got OMFG Toys Series 4. I have other series packed away. And then I have Runamucks, which is a really cool set of figures. The best one being the tentacle skull thing. Pretty neat. And then I got these Hustle figures, which are muscle bootlegs in a cute little jar. I got one mini Boglin. One Monster in My Pocket figure. It's the Godzilla. Yeah.
Got a
That's in this
monster
bucket.
in my pocket. And now I don't know what I'm calling.
So the Gore Lord's backer card is too wide to sit at the bottom with the rest of the backer cards. So it literally has to be a topper. I only kept one of the backer cards because they're all the same. Oh yeah, and then I have a Dino Riders mini set here. With little miniature green and purple dinos. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, Fistful of Aliens. Those guys are cool. I wish I had some of those. Like, some of those figures are really fucking cool. I prefer flesh tone figures, but I have tons of other colors because some figures are only available in whatever they're available in, you know? I got a few figures that are only available in, like, this creamsicle orange. I'm kind of a fan of that, too. I like that creamsicle orange. So muscle figures were a little bit before me, so they were around with some like garage sales and stuff, but I never really. But I never bought them in that era. For me, there was Monaco is it Radical Mondo Blasters? Is that what it's called? The Mondo Blasters, I think it's right. It's these dudes on skateboards, and there's also Monsters in My Pockets and Z-Bots and Battle Beasts for a little bit before my time too. I had a few of those though. All right, take it easy, Abby. Oh, let me see. Oh yes. Oh my god, this piece is so cool. I'm so fucking jealous of this piece. I cannot wait to watch you use this. Holy shit. That's the bong that Abby was telling me about. That she's gonna smoke for the first time with me on 420.
Very cool.
Do 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 do.
Oh.
Yep, different song.
Nope.
That wasn't it at all. Nope, 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 nope.
At least it's not copyright.
Nope, 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 nope. That's true.
Because Bach is dead.
Bach is dead.
Yep.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
I don't know what I'm drawing.
Neither do... Oh, you're drawing some... Oh, it's like a blanket ghost crawling on the ground.
Yeah.
With big eyes.
Blanket ghost. Yes.
Maybe it was sleeping. Maybe it's getting up from a nap.
I mean, that makes sense to me.
Or maybe it's a slinking blanket ghost or a sheet ghost. I mean, classic sheet ghost. Big bug eyes.
I did draw a sheet ghost, but now I'm drawing another one.
Well, they're awesome. And it's also, I really like this, whatever this was that you decided to draw. It's very creepy and spooky. Spooky Yuki. Do love that spooky art. You know that.
He's not very good at it.
I think you do fine. I think you just are too hard on yourself. Movies. Oh, I'm gonna be late to Great Mouse Detective because I'd watch Future Kick with my friend.
There is a series of books that are the Grace Mouse Detective books, and I actually read those before I ever saw the movie. Letting it go.
Oh, god damn it. I was reading a thing that I fucking didn't immediately notice was a hard drive post. They do like Onion stuff for video game stuff. So it said Nintendo concerned that Mario movie sequel will be too challenging for Western audiences. I was like, what the fuck? And it took me like half a second to realize it's a joke about the fact that the second Mario game never came out here because it's too challenging. So instead they reskinned some other game and called it a Mario game. So the Western Mario game, Mario 2, is different from the Japanese Mario 2. So that's a reference to that. I didn't get that like for half a second. I was like, hey.
I would have never gotten it, but now that you've explained it, it was funny. Isn't there like some weird thing with Final Fantasy too, where it like some numbers didn't come here? My husband likes to rant about that. I'm a creepy sheet ghost.
Meow.
Meow meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
Meow.
Let's see here. It's a shame Captain Lou Albano didn't live to see it. Would have had him as have had him cameo in it. Yeah, that would have been great. He should have just done a voice or just been like a random old guy in the background who bumps into Mario or some shit. If I like my idea, if I had a choice, I would honor Captain Lou Albano by doing an homage to his Mario dance segments inside the movie. I would work it in somehow. It has to be there. Captain Lou Albano is very important to the history of Mario, and I just he needs to be referenced. And if I were Nintendo, in fact, I would name a character Captain Lou, just Captain Lou. Have him a little captain hat, right? A beard, whatever character he was gonna have a beard. That's been braided at the end, like Captain Lou did. And it'd be really cool. Don't have to give him a last name, just call Captain Lou. Loo to make it nice and easy, but then it's like the real fans know that's Captain Lou Albano's character. Do the Mario do. Sorry, I was really bad. I got really loud for some reason. I don't know why it happened. It happened, but it happened. Impulsivity's fun like that. You need to move art and pad all to the left. You are drifted. Everything's drifted. I like the faintest of blues from the other pen. I like kind of like leaving that there. It feels.
Oh yeah,
it feels
that's
spectral.
not going anywhere.
And I fucking love this. This is really cool. I like this inking that you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
I kind of think I want this as a sticker. I kind of need this piece of art, honestly. I need to make merch with this art.
Yes. I need to get stickers made up of it. I need to do a lot of things.
I would love to have like a hat with this art on it, or a shirt. With it crawling down from the left like shoulder, or the right shoulder down to the left side or something. Well, considering my body shape, we'd probably go the other direction just because it'd actually be visible then and not crushed by my weird shape. It's a sheet ghost crawling on the ground, or maybe getting up from the ground. So it's a woo spooky ghost type ghost. It's either creeping on the ground or it's getting up off the ground. Not entirely sure there. Did it say what it was doing? Is it creeping or is it crawling?
It's actually paused and staring at you because it thinks if it holds still, you'll stop being able to see it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, it's like, you know, deer in headlights thing. That's what it's doing.
Like Drax, if I stay ever still, you can't see me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Guardians 3. It's gonna be so bittersweet seeing them all go.
I saw a poster for it, and it had spoilers in the poster, and I was like, spoilers, but also poster.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's what I get for going to a movie theater.
Damn, that sucks. Damn, dog.
Do you really have to put the spoiler in the poster? Yeah, I guess you kind of have to.
They
But
don't
yeah.
have to, no. They don't have to. They really don't have to put a spoiler in the poster.
My favorite poster for the franchise was still the second movie poster where they're all leaning up against the brick wall.
Oh,
My
that
favorite
one's cool,
movie
yeah.
poster. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
like
don't
that one.
think I have a favorite Marvel poster, honestly.
If I was gonna get a Marvel poster, I would get the one where they're all the Guardians are leaning up against the wall because it was just like a totally different vibe from most of all of the Marvel posters.
Like,
It's just
Go ahead. Sorry.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was gonna say. It just blinked. So
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I'm not one of the people who hate Marvel by any stretch of the imagination. I actually really enjoy those movies, but I couldn't say any of them are my favorite movie. I couldn't say any of them have my favorite artwork or anything, just because it's a very cookie cutter, homogenized like product. And while I enjoy that product, it's junk food. That's not my only thing I consume. Some people only consume that stuff, and it really shows. And it's like, if you only eat junk food, your body comes out junk. Your mind comes out junk if you only consume junk food art. Like, you should consume junk food art. It's a good balance. It's nice to treat yourself to a movie where you can turn yourself off and just enjoy the fun, right? But like, you have to challenge yourself, or you will just stagnate. And
no, totally.
And you will, like, and when you don't use something, it shrivels up. You know, like if you cut the circulation off in your hand, don't do this. It hurts. It hurts really bad, and it stops hurting, and it shrivels, and it dies because you're not using it. Atrophies, right?
Yep.
Same thing with your brain. In a metaphorical sense, if you don't use it, it atrophies. It shrivels, and it's harder to get back from that state. So just consume all kinds of art. Stuff outside your own comfort zone. Stuff that maybe makes you uncomfortable a little.
Oh, should I give it a little bit of a shadow?
I don't know. You need to move your whole pad still needs to move left. You got it hooked onto the leg, and you keep going to move it, and nothing happens. Lift it. Hey, there we go. Okay. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Every time you try to move it, it just went because you didn't do anything.
Sorry.
Yeah, that looks good. What do you want to do? A shadow? You should put a shadow near its tail, underneath its legs.
Yeah.
The part that's raised up. So, like, I love art. I love silly art like Marvel, the Avengers, and it is art because artists are making it. You know, craftsmen are putting hours of work into it. You know, it's not out of nothing. People make it sound like it's just nothing, and it serves nothing in calories, but it does provide enjoyment. It is a form of expression for those artists. You can express things. It's totally fine to express yourself within the confines of a specific medium of art. In this case, corporate art, right? It's kind of like a medium. Anyway, what are you gonna say?
I said it's Oreo cookies, and then I think I'm done. And then I need to know where to sign this.
Under the ghost above the ground. Nope.
Here?
Nope. Closer to the body. Nope.
Here? Here?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, because if it becomes an art, we're dropping the drop shadow anyway, so you have to simplify the art a bit. But, like, I think that you should go to Tubi, because it's free, and just type in any keyword you want. Say you like cars, racing cars. Type in racing, and then go watch something you would never go like, this looks stupid. Well, watch it. You might like it. You might hate it. You don't know. Check the ratings on Letterboxd, not IMDb, not Rotten Tomatoes, Letterboxd. Why Letterboxd? Because we're film people who love movies go and rate movies. You will find a far more accurate and honest rating on Letterboxd than you will find on IMDb, which is used by and large by the public, and Rotten Tomatoes is by and large used by people who don't want to think. They just want to go, oh, this is fresh. It's not. It's not fresh. That was a corporate paid-off product Trust me, it's not certified fresh. It's just some nonsense corporate shit. But that's what people want. They trust in that for whatever reason. Sometimes our minds will trust in a biased system because it feels true in some way. Whether that is or is not true is a whole other aspect of the conversation. But
2:38.
I've done a lot of research into like people's like why and how they like things, and lots of observation, lots of input from people, and everyone tells me a different story. You know, like it's fascinating. I don't know, just so the brain works in mysterious ways, but not really. It works in very calculated and oftentimes predictable ways.
What am I drawing? What am I drawing?
You are drawing grapes.
I'm drawing grapes. Oh, I wanted to draw a chili pepper earlier.
There you go, chili pepper. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. That's the time. That's the time to overwrite my grape suggestion and go for the chili pepper. I like that better anyway. If I'd remembered the chili pepper, I would have told you that. To be fair, because it's. But yeah, I think there is value in corporate homogenized art, but it shouldn't, like everything, a well-balanced diet of things is good. See some obscure shit. See some high art films. Get a subscription to Criterion for a month. Watch a bunch of Criterion movies. Keep your subscription if you like it. Don't keep your subscription if you didn't have a lot of fun. But every now and then, take that free subscription and try out a few movies. And like exercise your interests outside of your normal interests. Because you'll be surprised what movies will touch you. You'll be surprised what genres of film can have the most meaningful effect on you. You will be surprised that some art films are art, but after a while, you really start getting this rhythm for them, and not in some gatekeepy "I'm better than you, holier than thou." And just that they got their own rhythm, you know. You find your tolerance for art become a little bit higher, and you start watching more interesting, weirder, esoteric things as you start stretching yourself beyond your interests, you know. Some of my favorite movies I found because I was like, this looks stupid, I'm going to watch it. And then, holy fuck, this is actually really funny. Or holy shit, this is really touching, you know. Like, that's just, I just, there's something we said about, and that goes for reading, and that goes for music, and that goes for everything in your life. Food, everything. Keep your favorites, love your favorites. Every now and then, reach out of your comfort zone and try something new. Whatever that is. Maybe you're going to try a dab of hot sauce in your chili this week. Instead of just doing your pepper and whatever and other nonsense and garlic powder, right? Maybe I'm gonna dab a little hot sauce in that, make it a little spicy, and see how I like it. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you find out you really do like it, even if it's a little bit too much spice. You put a little bit less dab next time, but now you've created a new favorite because you tried something outside of your comfort zone. It's important. How do you know you're not gay if you don't kiss a dude? That's all I'm saying. No, I'm kidding. That's a whole other subject. That would mean silly. That is just a joke. But seriously, kiss one of your homies sometime.
Oh, right. That's probably what I did.
Going outside your comfort zone is good for you. So. I've seen a lot of movies outside my comfort zone that just sucked. And I was like, yeah, that sucked. But now you know not to watch movies from that director or watch movies from that are in that specific subgenre of that subgenre that you're investigating. Try a different area of that subgenre that you're investigating, you know? But trying new things is important.
Definitely.
It's scary, it's unpredictable, but it's also important.
And sometimes you need to try new things more than once just to make sure you did or didn't like it. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you'll be like, I didn't like that movie. And then, 10 years will pass. And so I'm like, oh, I love that movie. And I'm like, I didn't like that. I'm like, well, but I like this a little. And they'll tell you why they like it. And you're like, I didn't get that. And then you're like, well, now that's your cue to go, Well, let's watch it together. Let me watch it with you, and we'll talk about it as the movie goes. Maybe you'll like it better this time. And you've done something outside your comfort zone. You're watching a movie that's not something you normally watch. Maybe something you thought you hated with someone you like. Now you're sharing a moment with somebody else. It has a more meaningful moment, first of all. But besides that, you're trying something new. You're trying to watch something that maybe you didn't like before because your tastes changed. And that's for food and music and writing. Your tastes change as you grow. If you're continuing to step outside your comfort zone, even if it's just baby steps, it don't have to be a big step. Little pinky toe across the line. Proud of you. You did something. It's like you only watch horror movies, right? But this time you're like, you know what? I'm gonna watch a comedy with some horror elements. You're like, I like that. It's just it's a pinky over the line, which you normally watch. But you did something new. And maybe you'll watch another comedy starring one of those other dudes that were in the movie. And you're like, okay, I like this guy's movies. And now you found something outside of horror that you can say, I like something other than horror movies, right? That's how it works. You just slowly. Some people are bold and will just jump right into something. Brave of you. Proud of you. Some people can have to do baby steps, only peek their toe in the pond. Proud of you. Brave of you. Doesn't matter how far out of your comfort zone you go, but taking even the baby steps is important.
Not sure what we think of this chili pepper.
Sorry, got distracted.
Oh, okay.
Well, I had a message to a friend about social engagement, and they messaged me back, and it was kind of important that I take care of that because something that's happening after this. So, you know what I mean? So I was like, hold on. Okay, sorry for getting distracted. Apologies, y'all. Going outside my comfort zone is the reason why I found Mikey and Nikki. Hell, going outside my comfort zone is how I fell in love with fucking with Columbo. I was like, oh, that show's for old people, and then I was watching a bunch of people, and I'm like, this show was good though. It's also for old people, but I'm also old people now, so.
Going outside my comfort zone is how I watched Tucker and Dale versus Evil because it was outside my comfort zone, and it is one of my favorite movies.
You were so brave for that because it was a huge leap out of your comfort zone too. A huge leap
out of my comfort zone.
That was like you jumped into a fucking knee-deep puddle with all the bravery,
but it's an awesome.
You landed on your feet, yeah. But that's the point: is you did a brave thing. You jumped and went, "Hey, nope, I didn't like this." And it's like, "Hey, I love this." I'm like, good. I'm glad you loved it. Let's see here. Let me look at my favorite movies. Your films. What 10 out of 10s have I watched that were out of my comfort zone? Let me see here. Nope, that's all within my zone. Black Narcissus. That's a good fucking choice. It's a movie about Christian people and they're just doing some stuff and I don't know. The premise never clicked with me, but then I was like, you know what? I think Justin chose that one. And so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's watch Black Narcissus. That sounds fun. Whatever. It's something new. And it's 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 movie. Absolutely adore it. Highly recommended for anybody. It's about this group of nuns who open up a hospital and school for children. And then there's some other things. And it has nothing to do with any of that stuff and everything to do with the human element of the movie. And that stuff's incredible.
Midnight. Oh, Shadow. I am collecting cats. Oh, he's going, "Oh no, you see me," and leaving.
Who?
Midnight, you can be in here. My mother-in-law's cats. She's been gone
Oh.
since yesterday, and so they're getting lonely, and they
Hmm.
both come in here, and I'm like, "It's okay." They're used to not being allowed in here because it really OSHA,
Yeah,
but
Ocha was
they
not a
can
sociable
now.
cat.
She was not, and
She was.
especially when
She was. I want to be with my human and no one else cat. And go away.
yeah. Plus, when she was losing her eyesight, she literally could not see them when they were right in front of her face. And
Oh,
then
poor
Midnight would like
babies.
make bump into her, and she would like freak out, and she just
Oh, poor babies.
yeah.
Oh.
So it wasn't. It just wasn't really. I didn't want her to always be terrified because she couldn't see at the end there. She was like pretty blind. She was my blind deaf baby.
Yeah. And she loved you.
She did. I loved her too.
I loved her too.
I know you did. I love all my kitties.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I highly recommend doing something unpredictable in a good way, not in a bad way. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything dangerous or endangering. Just like don't endanger your position in life. Just watch a movie. Try a food that you wouldn't normally eat. Listen to an album you would think is from a band you wouldn't like. Maybe you don't like it, but you listen to the whole album, and maybe by the end of it, you actually like a few songs. But you gotta listen. You gotta give it a whole try. Not turn it on and then turn it off after 5 minutes. No, just the whole thing, the whole piece of art, the whole book, the whole movie, the whole song, the whole album. Just any of those things. And then it's done, and you go, I didn't like that, but the experience taught me things. Perhaps, or maybe you like things about it, but you hated it overall, or maybe you didn't like the ending, or but you have an opinion about it. The journey is important, and journeying in lanes that you do not have the map to is important. As a metaphor, not a. Don't actually go places without maps. You should have maps when you go places, and a compass by default, always, 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 and not on your phone. I mean, like a real physical one.
Oops. You need the gups. I'm not sure what's going on with this picture, but I'm having fun with it.
It's a very angry, spicy pepper.
It needs to be spicy.
Spicy. And it should be orange and red and yellow and green.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that, but I was trying to figure out if the green is like it when it starts to ripen. Does it start from the top or the bottom?
Let's see here. Half
So
ripe. Hold on. Half ripe. Pepper. From the bottom up.
Midnight. So this part's green.
Yes.
Midnight. Stop eating that. Oh, for goodness sakes! I hope what you're eating isn't important.
You want me to pause? You take out the screen.
No, I'm sorry. This is the green part, and this is the red part, or
Yeah.
this is the green part.
No, the bottom is green, and then you should make everything going up from like other colors. Yeah.
Okay, and then this will be red, but then this will be green again.
The stem, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a stem, though. The stem can be green.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Midnight. Stop eating that. He wrote. He ate one of my letters that I was writing the other day.
Oh no. What
Yeah,
a
so I
mischievous
rewrote
boy.
it. For some reason, he likes to eat the paper. Haven't figured it out. None of his siblings like to eat paper, but he does.
Some cats just dig it. They like the sensory thing, you know.
Yeah.
You should give him a cardboard box to chew on.
He has cardboard boxes to chew on in spades. He prefers paper. But his siblings, they're like
paper specifically for him. You should buy a ream of paper and just let him start chew on it.
his siblings like bread, so
His siblings like bread. Amazing.
yeah. Well, because Sam has 2 of them, and we have the other 2. I think there were 4. There might have been a 5th one, But yeah,
My
his
friend's cat will
siblings
steal your
like
pizza
that.
if you're not careful.
I mean,
It loves like
that
tomato
makes sense,
sauce.
though.
It's not supposed to have tomato sauce, but like, you know, cat wants
I
it.
also love and am not supposed to have tomato sauce.
I like nuts and I can't have nuts, so and gluten.
Why
I like
can't
gluten.
you have nuts?
I'm allergic to tree nuts.
Oh, that's right. What about macadamia nuts?
Is it a tree nut?
Well, it's not a real nut, so.
That doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
I can still be allergic to it. I'm allergic
that's
to
what I was asking.
coconuts. Do you know coconuts are tree nuts?
Yes.
I'm only slightly allergic to coconuts though, so I can actually eat them. They're just gonna give me the runs.
So.
I trade off. I'm willing to take for certain foods. Like
Same.
I go to like an Indian food place, and they like got that
Mhm.
coconut milk, like whatever. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't.
Like sauce or some shit. I don't know what it's called. I apologize for being inconsiderate. I'm blanking on the name. But like they have like a coconut based type thing, and like it tastes really good. There's coconut based stuff in there. Was it Indian food? I'm pretty sure it's even Indian food. Boring info guy said he's on the way to CVS.
Oh shoot! I forgot to call my doctor's office and ask them why. For some reason, my doctor's office.
Say again.
refilled my
Start again because I coughed through it. What?
Oh, sorry. For some reason, my doctor's office refilled my prescriptions to a CVS in Camarillo.
Did you hear what I said?
Say it again.
You're okay. So yeah. Okay, so you did hear what I said. You didn't acknowledge that. You just started talking. I didn't know if you were talking about the previous thing still.
Oh,
Apologies.
sorry.
No, that's my fault. It was. Anyway.
Okay,
In
sorry.
Camarillo? Damn, dude.
Yeah, so at
Lovely.
least he works in Camarillo, so he's gonna go there. But
That's where
kinda
Alex
weird
lived.
that
That's where Alex lived. Lived.
Yeah.
past tense. I don't think he lives somewhere else now. I don't know. He doesn't talk to me, so I don't know what to do.
I haven't talked to him in a really long time either.
Like, I sent him messages and he just never replied the last two. I'm like, I guess that's that, I guess. I don't know. Man, like, there's only so much work I can do, you know? I can't be the only one who makes contact. You have to at least reach out and say hi sometime. Like, anytime. Right. It's like, if you don't message back, after a while, I just stop messaging you. It's not personal. It's just like, I'm not going to waste time if you don't want to listen to me. And I can't tell if you want to hear from me because you've not given me any feedback for several messages. And that's usually a sign for please stop messaging me. And I go, okay. And because I'm not trying to harass anybody. But sometimes you miss a message and like some people like they think that like they're bothering you to message me. Like, you can't bother me with a message on social media. Why? Because I choose to go look at them. It's not you're not intruding on my fucking life. So if you want to talk to me, you have to fucking message me. I can't be the one to always start the message. That's not how this works. It's a two-way street. I am also an introvert. Figure it out. Uh-oh. I think maybe her phone died. Alright, I'll take her off screen for now. Well, that may be that. I have to wait until she messages me in some meaningful way. You can still hear me, but you are not moving on Discord at all. And I can't hear you. See, look at this. Hello? Yep, you're vertical. But I can hear you, and I can see you. It happens, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope, your camera turned off. Ah! Now you're vertical. Hey, here we go. Oh my god. Discord, what are you doing? It's okay. It's probably Discord. Alright, you gotta move your art pad up. Yeah. Yep. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Sorry. Tried to go into the wrong chat for a second. Y'all were in a slightly longer time tunnel there. My bad. It started playing the time tunnel thing, the whatever space travel thing I did. I think it's Lightspeed from Star Tours. Find an artist who does transition animations, and I need to find an artist who will do PNG. I want to make a PNG tuber of my ooze Sona, my gelatinous cube Sona. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And so I need to actually like talk to an artist, find an artist that does that will do it and accept payments in small payments because I'm poor as fuck or like whatever. Like I want to pay the artist what they're worth for the work that they give me, but I just can't usually do lump sums and shit.
Right.
And I have no ability to save, so it's like, and you can deliver the art when I'm done paying you. That's totally, absolutely fine. You know what I mean? Like I totally have no problem with that. Like I have to make new art assets for my stream because I've been using these art assets for a couple years now. Also, this scene here looks awful. I hate it. I want to do something else with it. I want to feature your art more prominently and me less prominently. But I have to figure out how I want to do that. So that takes time. It takes time, and then I have to also figure out how I want to do it when I have multiple people in here. Because next week we're gonna have a guest.
Yay for guests!
And I can make it 2 people like this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you notice, both arts are kind of cramped off the screen. That to both be, you have to move. You have to do art on the far right of your camera, the whole time. You're half off the screen right now. Yeah. But like, I don't know if I like. And on top of it, it'll actually be different. There'll be a third camera, and not just 2 cameras. So I don't know how I want to do that. I need to redo my scenes anyway. I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I said my headphone is dying. Time to switch. But I kind of was singing it at myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yep. Doing this a different way than normal.
It looks good.
It's all interesting.
I like it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. This experimentation. So somebody's gonna need more ink.
Meow.
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 Meow. Meow. Meow. Meow.
No. Meow.
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 Meow. Meow. Meow. Meow.
Mew
Meow.
mew
Meow.
mew 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 mew. And I have some real bad acid reflux right now.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Didn't drop frames. Okay. The problem is entirely on Twitch's side. That's fine. Pew 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 pew. I like candy. I like fruit. I like candy fruit because it's so good. Yes, it's truthful. I'm very
I also like candy
truthful
fruit.
about my what? What's up?
I also like candy fruit.
Oh yeah. Depends on the fruit, of course. I'm not like a fan of certain fruits, but I'm a little picky with my fruits. I'm less picky with my vegetables.
I don't like to mix grapes and watermelon.
You know what?
I don't like to mix grapes and watermelon. I just don't like it.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. I like both those things, but I don't really eat them together. It's either watermelon or other fruits. I don't put watermelon doesn't usually go with the other fruits.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like you go to like a restaurant and they're like, or mixed fruit. And what is their mixed fruit? It is grapes and melon. And I'm like, why? Grapes and melons
Because
do
they're
not go
cheap.
together.
That's why.
They must remain in fruit segregation.
I don't like most melons. I like watermelon, but I don't like any of the other melons. I don't like squashes or melons, except watermelon, once again.
I mean, I love squash, but I don't know if I would like it with grapes.
Yuck, 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 yuck to squash. Yuck. No squash, no eggplant, no zucchini. Get that shit away from me.
I'm allergic to eggplant.
No cucumber either, unless it's fucking pickled.
Pickled.
Yeah, pickled veggies. Pickled of all the things, maybe. I tend to like pickled versions of vegetables, but
I like pickled beets. I love pickled beets.
I know you joined my Discord, JL. I
Hey,
waved
JL.
to you. I waved to you when you showed up. Damn right. I know you. Thank God for the internet during these weird times. I agree. Thank God for the internet in these trying times. Oh, I have to give Oddly recording booth access. Click on Oddly. Roles. Recording booth access. Oh. Ah. Wow. Wow.
I totally don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun.
Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Just making weird noises. I'm fucking stimulating myself. I desire enrichment. Give me enrichment. Enrich me. Enrich me. Enrich me.
You can always go find a car wash to go through because I love those.
I don't have a car.
We'll have to convince someone to go into a car wash.
You can't walk through the car wash. They won't let
I
you.
know. It really makes me sad.
It's probably because it's dangerous.
I know. And it's probably a lot less fun if you're not in a car, too.
No, very much so, yeah. I imagine it's kind of annoying.
We'll just kidnap Glenn and make him drive us to the car wash.
So silly. I have no interest in going through a car wash. I don't care.
I love car washes.
You nerd.
Yes, I am.
Jail's like, dude, I do this sometimes, car washes. I just go out for drives nowadays, so that's cool. I don't have a license or a desire to drive. I have the anti-desire to drive. This looks so cool, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I love the colors. Move it up a little bit.
Well,
Yeah, wow, I love it. That looks so cool. It's exactly what I wanted. That should be a sticker. That's got to be a sticker. 100%.
Okay. I'll do my best. I need to figure out where to go.
You
It's a good place to go to.
You better do your best.
No,
Try your
I
fucking
know.
hardest. I believe in you. Oh, Kitty's sleeping in curly cues again. I think she's feeling better. We love her so much.
Yay!
I just want to touch her little pad paw beanies because they're just sticking in the air, trying to go boop, and make her retract her feet. Every time she like cleans her bottom and her leg is sticking in the air, I just give her a high five and she looks at me like I'm fucking crazy. She's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm just like, "What?" High five.
Oh.
Silly kitty. I love my cat so much. I just imagine how much more exhausted I'd be if I had a kid. Like, wow, I'm not, yeah.
I have nibbling, so I know how much more exhausted I would be if I had a kid.
At least, I mean, until they're like, I don't know, I just don't think I could handle like toddlers and younger. It's just a lot. Like once they get like 5 or 6, they're like little people. You just talk to them like little people. You treat them like little people, and they, you know, you get like
Mm-hmm.
it's like it. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I found dance classes near my sister in Colorado for $10 a week for Y1 nibbling, and I'm so excited
Aw,
because he's such a little dancer, and so he's gonna go during the summer, and it's for 8 weeks. It's gonna be $80, and I'm
that's cute.
super excited for him.
That's super cute. See, like that stuff's great. That's the one thing I would love to, like about being like I don't know the carer, an adult in a kid's life is getting to give them experiences like that and watching them light up and flourish. Like that'd be so cool. I'd be like, oh my god, look at them, look at their happy little souls. Like that's all I want. All I'd want is make that kid just smile. So much like god damn it, I get it. Like I understand. Like I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't care for the child. Like someone else, I can't even feed myself some nights. So like, yo, I can't be responsible for feeding. I barely remember to feed the cats. I mean, I remember. I've only ever forgotten like once or twice. They let me know. They wake me up at like 5 in the morning. Feed me, and I'll look out the edge of my bed, and all the cats will be standing in my doorway. I'm like, okay, okay. So they let me know when I don't feed them. But like, I can't be responsible for a little adult. I'm gonna fuck that kid up. Like, I can't be solely responsible for that kid. Be specific here.
That is why
Like
we auntie.
being the third adult in that kid's life, because like not being their parents, because like maybe I'm dating a person with a kid. Cool with that. Dad can handle that role. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not cut out for like the earlier years, but like the later years, I'd be good with that. I don't know. I think the teenage years I didn't struggle again because communicating with teenagers is fucking impossible sometimes.
And it's because teenagers are genetically wired to like go find another group so they don't inbreed within their group.
Right. I mean, I get it. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, dealing with my wife's teenage brother constantly trying to sneak out of the house because he wanted autonomy to go just do stuff, right? Didn't want to be in the house because there was
Mm-hmm.
depressing shit happening in the house, and so like
I
I
mean,
get
I
it. I totally
understand.
understand why he was doing it,
Yeah.
right? But it was
Yeah.
frustrating from my part because like I didn't know how to handle it. I could handle it now better, way better. I'd handle it way better now. Then I was just like the worst aspects of my parents, and I hated it. And I wish I could take it all back, of course, but I can't. So I just move on and never do that again. I'm not that person. I'm way more relaxed, way more
Right.
like toned down person. I was so like fucking bitter at that point because I chose
Mm-hmm.
to not transition, and it was just living this life. Everything felt wrong. I felt wrong all the time. Yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
was like it's like a thing I thought I had to meditate on later. I say meditate in
Mm-hmm.
a a general sense, not in the actual thing is medication. Like I had to like ruminate. That's the word. I had to ruminate
Yeah, ruminate.
for a while on that and figure out where I failed and where I could do better. And I'm a much better person now, for sure. I'm pretty child free. I'm pretty cool with that.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Hanging out with my ex's kid was cool. Like that kid was awesome. Made me laugh. She was funny as hell. Like, kids are like fucking great. I didn't want to pass my genes on either. Boy, God, I'm so glad this bloodline dies with me. But like, yeah, I'm 40. The chances of like getting in a relationship with someone who is a parent or a co-parent already is pretty high. Just so like I have to be comfortable with that, and I am comfortable with that. So and from an adult perspective, I can handle that. It's just, whoo-wee. It's a lot of that's a big scary pressure. You
Yeah.
have to really want to be with that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I really want to be with that person, I will do what it takes. I will just learn the skills I need to learn. I will just figure it out. That'll be goddamn if some shit stops me. And I'm like, no. There's no amount of distance that will stop me. There's no about nothing. I will go and jump through whatever paperwork, hula hoops, jump ropes I gotta do. I'll do some Foursquare, whatever. I'll do legal Foursquare. I mean, like, fuck. I'll do whatever. Like, whatever. Man, love gives you wings and hearts fly when, like, I don't know. I'll figure that shit out. I'll figure it out. Like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We have no other option, and we'll figure it out. That's my love language. We'll figure it out. I don't give up on anybody. I don't expect them to give up on me either. Like, someone asked me, would you date someone who you dated prior? And I was like, probably not. I don't know if I could trust someone who gave up on me already. Like, I don't know. That'd be a hard thing to trust, but I don't know. That's why I say probably. Right now, maybe one or two I would consider going on a date with and trying things out. But most of them, no. Man, that motherfucker left me high and dry, man. Anyway. I'm good friends with most of my exes, so. Those are the ones that I would be like, yeah, we can try it, see what happens, But
in itself is a real gift that you have. A lot of people don't stay friends with their exes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, my chili pepper is done.
I love it. Don't forget to sign it. I would say time and distance from it makes all the difference, really. It helps you recontextualize everything. It helps you see their perspective. It helps you understand what they were thinking. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's all confusion. Not everyone gets the clear. I mean, like, I figured it out on my own just through, like, repeatedly going to the situation and trying to look at it from different angles, trying to understand from their perspective, and like but that takes a lot of work. Not everyone's up for that work, and that's cool. No shade. If you're not friends with any of your exes, that's fine. It's totally an option, right? Like, it's not something everyone is capable of doing. I get it. In some relationships, I can't. I could never even talk to that person again. Like,
yeah.
No.
I remarried my ex. Now he's an unex.
You did remarry your ex, which is such a strange thing.
I know, but
whatever, it works. You're happy. It's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
I think we need to take that time apart to realize we really just do work better together. Chili pepper. All right, chili pepper is done. I do not think I have it in me to do a fourth art. I am sorry.
Oh, you need to chill. We're all good.
Chili pepper. I chill with the chili pepper, which is funny because the problem with this ghosty is that it is not going to scan well. I'm going to have to photograph.
What's that?
The ghost isn't going to scan well because of the blue. I'm going to have to photograph it.
No, scan it too. Just
I'll try.
Scan it in black and
Well,
white. If you do a black and white scan only, it'll come out. I think you have to clean it up a bit still.
It's going to lose the blue.
Yeah, it's gonna lose the blue in the sticker version anyway. That's what I was saying. You have to simplify it a little bit for the sticker and whatever else merch stuff because of the printing process. It's not a print. It's like you're trying to make a smaller version of it. That's printing on a less accurate printer than, say, a sticker or say a printer or whatever. So that's why I said like what'll happen is you'll scan it and I'll clean it up and get it ready for print or whatever. It'll lose the blue outline, the blue stuff. It'll lose the drop shadow for the sticker and the shirt version. But everything else will be fine. Everything inside the ghost will totally be preserved. Even if you scan it, I'm pretty sure the scanner and with the right settings, you can pick that blue up. It's not the same thing as, doesn't use the same thing as photocopier, I don't think, right? So.
Right. But it's just, it won't be as detailed.
We can make it work. We just gotta scan it, take a photo just in case, and that way I can at least try to conform the scan to the original, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that ghost a whole hell of a lot. Like a hell of a lot. And the pepper. Those are my two favorite things you've drawn in a long time, honestly. Also, it looks like there's a face in the pepper.
Really? Where?
Yeah. Do you see that long horizontal line? That's the mouth.
Long horizontal line here?
Nope.
Here.
Yeah. No. No.
Here?
Yeah. Here, look at the stream. Can you see the stream at all?
Yes.
This line.
But I never.
Can you? Is it showing my hand? Is it showing? It's not showing my mouse cursor, is it?
No.
Fuck.
No.
But
I never see things in the things I draw.
There's a mouth and eyes in it. Here.
I believe you.
Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot it. Yeah. Yeah, screenshot it again. Okay, now I just got the mouth and eyes part. Copy. I will now. I'm gonna full screen this again. I'm gonna jam it to you on Facebook.
Okay.
Messenger. There you go. I photocopied its face.
I still don't see it.
Okay, so now the next step is it's here, open, it's here, capture. No, I need screenshots folder. Thank you. And move this over here. Okay, screenshots folder. Perfect. Now we go here, edit. Edit with Clipchamp. What the fuck, bro? Open with paint.net, please. Thank you. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. We gotta wait for it to open. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Perfect. No. Install when I exit. Cool, thank you. Now give me my... Okay. I need... Okay, now I need to make the right color. Where do I change the color? Fuck, I can't remember. I never remember how to work paint.net. Shit's fucking annoying. Where's the color swatch? Oh, it's way over here. Okay. Oh, okay. Color. I'll just choose pink. No, blue, because it's so different from the rest of the colors. All right.
Okay.
Here's the mouth. Here's one eye. Here's another eye. And now, because I don't want to save this image, I'm just going to screenshot this image again, which is a screenshot of a screenshot.
Okay.
Okay, now I'll close this. Don't save. Okay, now I'm sending it to you again.
Okay.
With the face highlighted. Do you see it? Do you see it now?
Okay. Now I see it. Yeah.
all that fucking 5 minutes of that to fucking tell you there's the face. There you go, babe. Found it. Has anyone here watched a show called 60 Days In? Nope, haven't. I have no what that is. I don't know if I care if it's some reality show, especially. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. If you like it, that's cool. It's just not my thing.
I've been doing a lot of black and white recently.
Doing a lot of black and white?
Yes, a lot of black and white art recently.
It doesn't matter if you're black or white. Sorry. Fucking Michael Jackson brain, don't mind me. Just random songs from my childhood just popping in. I remember the music premiere for Black and White. Music video premiere in Fox. Where it had like the 5-minute intro of him just beating the shit out of a whole alley with dance. Yeah. And then a tiger shows up fucking for no reason. Yeah, that is a weird ass music video. Anyway, I much remember them making a whole big deal about it premiering on Fox that night. I think it was Fox. Maybe it wasn't Fox. On TV. It premiered on TV for sure. I think like Martin Scorsese directed that shit. I can't remember. Anyway. That's what I remember about Michael Jackson. Is that fucking 90s concert. Not concert. That music video thing on fucking Fox or whatever. Primetime television. It was like after The Simpsons or some shit. I can't remember.
I have no idea. I can't remember things on TV yesterday. Wait, I didn't watch TV yesterday. I would explain why. Ow.
Have you ever seen Quantum Leap?
Me?
Yeah.
I have seen bits of Quantum Leap, but you said there was a remake.
The remake's very, very, very good. I'm like, there's a non-binary character named Ian on there, and they are played by Mason Alexander Park, who is maybe the hottest person I laid eyes upon. Like, oh my god, I have such a big, gigantic, enormous crush on them.
Mason.
But Ian is an incredible character. They're like non-binary in character too, so everyone refers to them as they, them, and they wear whatever, sometimes feminine clothes and sometimes masculine clothes, and it's beautiful, and I love it. Oftentimes a mix. Because fashion goddess, godex, with 2 X's and no S's. Non-binary version. God, fashion deity. There we go.
That makes easier.
Let's see here. Femme version of deity. Is there another word for deity? No. No. Okay. Deity is correct. Deity works. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. You can be on camera if you want. You don't have to show the art.
Oh, but that requires moving everything.
That's fair also. Totally understandable.
Also, I'm not actually a person. I'm literally just a pair of hands.
Oh my god, I knew it. So who's been puppeting your head this whole time?
A cat.
Oh my god, I knew I was talking to Tibby that whole time. That was her teenage years cat. The cat I knew when I met her.
Cat from when I was like 14.
Aw, yeah.
Uh,
Tibby was precious. I loved
I was
Tibby.
2018.
Tibby was such a pretty kitty. Oh my gosh.
She was 21. I had her till she was 20. Like,
Wow. What a
she turned
blessing.
21 in October, and then she died at midnight between February 14th and February 15th.
What a blessing to have her that long, though.
She was
Such
such
a
a good
pretty
cat.
kitty. She was a good cat, too.
She was born in my closet.
Oh.
As soon as she could walk, she would climb out of her little place where all the kittens were, and she would come sleep on my face.
Oh, she chose you.
She did. She chose me.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad she got to have such a long time with you.
Me too. She was my special baby.
Now that Sherlock's 10, I'm just gonna be worried every time she gets sick.
Yeah. I was really hoping Ocha was going to pull it to 18, but she did not make it, and I was very sad.
Sorry. Sucks. She wanted to.
She did. She always wanted the snuggles and the pets and the loves.
Oh, yeah.
Her body just wore out.
Yeah. Let's change the subject.
Okay, yes, please. Let's do this.
I'm getting sad.
I'm
I
very
love
sad
cats.
now.
Cats are such wonderful creatures. They're magical, even. I
Yeah.
can't believe we get to live with cats. Like they're just so precious. I might have that weird brain worm for cats.
Toxoplasma gondii is the name of the worm, and the ailment is toxoplasmosis.
That you never know.
I don't know why I know this. I just do.
Because we're cat owners. Duh. I just couldn't remember the name.
It's just in my head.
I knew the name, but I couldn't remember the name. So as soon as you said it, I'm like, yeah, that's the one.
It's in my head because it's in my head.
It's in my hood. It's in my head. It's in my head. Zombie. Zombie. I just want to do that zombie, and then I want to just like slowly blend it into the from Psycho. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's done that yet.
Oh. Well, now I've got New World Symphony stuck in my head.
New World Symphony?
Yes. It's the one that starts out with the same music as Jaws. The da-da,
oh.
da-da. But it was New World Symphony first. And the Jaws music was inspired by it. So. And the composer is totally. Oh no, Dvorak is the composer. Dvorak.
Yeah, I'm familiar. Yep.
American composer.
Dvorak, Holst, Brahms, Beethoven.
I am still kind of more
Wagner. Big fan of Wagner. I know he was a piece of shit, but I don't care. His music is very good.
A lot of them were.
Yeah. Well, I think Wagner was like a fascist, very specifically, but don't quote me on that. And Basil Poledouris did primarily film scores, but also did incredible sweet symphony music, and also some of his film scores are just incredible symphonies. Like seriously, That's Conan the Barbarian soundtrack, just from 1982. Just trust me, the soundtrack itself is a beautiful symphony. Divorced from the movie, it's beautiful. It's one of my favorite pieces of classical music. Period.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he did stuff for the Czech Symphony and also for other stuff too.
One of my favorite
Bulgarian
musical
Symphony?
scores
Shit, I can't remember now.
is from The Village by
Maybe in Bulgarian actually.
Howard.
What?
One of my favorite musical scores is the score from The Village by Howard. Oh my goodness!
By
And
Howard?
there's so much violin in that. Yeah, I can't remember. Can't remember the guy's full name, but the musical score to The Village. Specifically,
I'm looking.
oh my goodness! One of my
James Newton Howard.
Yeah.
Also did the score for The Dark Knight from 2008, Nightcrawler from 2014, the Hunger Games movies, Sixth Sense, I Am Legend, Raya and the Last Dragon, Unbreakable, Collateral, the 2005 King Kong, which by the way, fantastic score. Signs, Space Jam, Jungle Cruise, Treasure Planet. I mean, this Atlantis, The Lost Empire. The Green Lantern score is actually way better than the movie. We did The Happening. He seems to really do a lot of those Shyamalan films. He did the score for Dinosaur and Green Hornet and Waterworld. Oh, the Waterworld soundtrack, so good. He did Lady in the Water.
Yeah, I knew he did Lady in the Water, but I really like the Village one.
He did a lot of these movies. Wow. Wyatt Earp, Postman. Oh man.
Especially his violin runs. Like he uses violin heavily in The Village, and a lot of times when I'm listening to music, I honestly don't like the violin part. Hi, Midnight.
Midnight. You don't like violins normally? I mean, I don't like, as long as it's not super high pitched, I'm good. But like, ooh boy.
I like violin. I don't like how they're utilized within the score a lot. Same thing with cellos, because people seem to be like, oh, they can only do this range of things, and then they're just underutilized. I mean, the whole Village score is full on tons of strings.
Oh, I mean, it's a very tense score too.
Yes.
It's like so tense.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I will just listen. I have it somewhere on DVD. It's one of the
some point,
movie scores I actually have.
James Newton Howard stopped working with Shyamalan.
Huh?
Shyamalan stopped working with him. He didn't do Old or Knock at the Cabin or Split or Glass. Or The Visit.
Midnight. Don't jump. You can come up here. I will give you pets. I'm not going to eat you, I promise.
I might, though. Be careful.
Yeah. I'm not going to tell him that. I will scare him away for sure. He likes to do this thing where he snuggles up next to you, and then you look at him, and he runs away.
Oh, Ruby's like that. Ruby's just like that, dude.
Yeah. He's like, I will get all the pets. And then other times he's like, I'm going to sit on your lap, and I will not leave, and you are stuck forever. Yeah, he's being skitty. He knows this is Ziomara territory.
It's good. Oh, we can wrap it up early if you want to. Do you want to wrap it up?
Oh, I mean, we can. I'm just watching the cat explore the stuff. I can.
Another show I've watched recently is World's Wildest Police Videos. Oh boy.
Can go.
Well, of course, it's biased towards cops. I mean, their cops are the ones who approve all the footage used, so it's only footage that makes cops look in a positive light, and it's never any of the stuff when they fuck things up. You know, you don't ever see them botch procedure. It's all it's propaganda. I mean, ultimately, it's there to make cops look good, and required. They're not either of those things. We're a full ACAB here.
I'm just sitting here making faces at you.
All coppers and bastards have been around. It's a saying for 100 years for a reason. All right. Hey, I'm gonna grab that tongue if you're not careful.
You can't reach it.
Oh, I just you wait. You almost have a split tongue. Do you realize that? That
Yes.
if you split your tongue, you'd have like a wicked split tongue where you could like split them the different directions and grab things. Hell, you might be able to grab things with your tongue as it is. Bro, why does your tongue look like a fucking parasite from goddamn Night of the Creeps?
I don't know. It was all the spiders I ate in my youth.
How many spiders did you eat?
I don't know, a couple hundred.
Oh my god, did you really eat spiders?
Yeah, I've
Wow.
told you this story.
No.
I was eating grapes in my friend's
Oh,
yard.
wait. Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Nope, we're good. Never mind. I remember
I
this
don't need
now.
to hear it again. Trigger warning. Sorry.
Spiders, grapes, spider eggs. You're welcome. You can figure everything else out.
I don't know. I used to, when I was little, I used to go like this with my tongue. And then,
You should split your tongue.
no,
Why?
I have no desire to.
That's fair. Yeah, they're cool looking though.
They are cool looking, but I have no desire to.
See, I would love to do that, but God, the healing on that would suck.
But I can
And
wait
I'm
till teenage
I am
time.
such a wimp for pain in my mouth. So it's like I want to get a pierced tongue too, but what I want to do is split it and get each split with a little piercing through it.
I think I'm good just being able to do this.
But I can't do that either.
My
I
tongue
can't roll
butt.
my tongue or anything. Nope.
Tongue, but
There's a show called
No,
Court
okay.
Cam on AE that shows various incidents that happened in the courtroom. There was one cop who was caught on his body camera planting meth in people's cars. Wow. You know, if you have a body cam, you should just stop being a piece of shit. It's pretty simple. Real simple. You probably shouldn't have been a piece of shit to begin with, obviously, but now that you're being monitored when you make stops, you should maybe stop being a piece of shit.
or at least be rainbow unicorn shit. That would be the best kind to be.
I mean, the answer is don't be a cop. But, you know, whatever. Cops are not welcome
I
on
like
this
your
channel.
glasses. They're really cute on you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cops aren't welcome here. This is not a cop safe zone. The stream specifically.
I'm not allowed to say anything because I have relatives that are police officers, so
You
I am
say
not
whatever
allowed
the
to.
fuck you want. It's their choice to be a cop. You didn't make them be a cop. If they're offended, they should stop being a cop. It's real simple.
I think they were tired, so they did.
So then you don't have to worry about it then. You say whatever you want.
My tummy hurts.
Do you want to get end early then?
And since I'm not drawing and you have something to go watch. Probably.
Well, I can't. I'm not watching it out till 6 anyway, so.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna draw anything more. My hand hurts. I did
That's
4
fine.
arts
You're
today.
fair. You're fair. You're fine. You're all good. You know, I'm not saying you should.
Okay.
You only got like 15 minutes anyway. We can just
Yeah,
end early
I
if you
guess-
want.
I guess so, because then I can take pictures before I'm exhausted.
Okay.
And also, I didn't take a pee break this
You should probably do that.
stream. Yeah, so, okay.
All right, everyone. Bye, everyone.